Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing the intro. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? I am Jesse Goku, also known as the King of Mexico. It is Monday. Yes, that's all I got. Yeah. So I know we were gone for a week.
Shit happens.
Yeah. I guess that's like the best way I can put it. But sure, why not? Anyways, what's going on, everybody? I know we apologize for not being active, but you know, life. Fuck, I need an extra day off. Wait, where did Jace left? Jace, come back.
You could put the blame on him.
Where'd you go?
What'd you do?
I phased out of existence.
Yeah, well, because I put it to where if you turn off your camera, it doesn't show your thing anymore. That way, if you need to go off, like leave for
You
a
were
minute.
Thanos snapped.
No, my internet disconnected right when you started the intro. I was like, and that's fun.
How'd you get back in?
I automatically, since I still have it open, it re-entered me into it.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I hacked the system.
All right. So, anyways, joining us today are the guy who's phasing out of reality, Chase. The guy who runs the extra large skinny, or as we're calling it today, the fatty. And the one, the only, the infamous, the one who eats in front of the channel.
Yeah, because she's hungry.
Oh, now you're referring to yourself in the third person. Congratulations, you've gone nuts. SJ.
Fourth wall breaking.
SJ is not amused.
SJ angry.
Hey, SJ sleepy.
SJ sleepy.
That too.
SJ nap.
That too. I've been up way too much today.
Whose fault is that?
I had to go walk through at the new house, so
Can we get a that's tough in the
Whose
chat?
fault is that? Everything's choice. You don't
so I should stay in this shithole hotel?
I don't
No,
know. I didn't
thanks.
say that. I didn't say all that. See, now you're putting words into my mouth. I didn't say all that.
Anyway, shut up. Yes, I'm gonna keep eating.
What?
Just
What-
let it keep eating.
Anyways, all right, Sonic, what's with the...
The extra large, supersized skinny today. All right, so this whole week, since we haven't met much, but I'm sure most people know this stuff, but you know, just a recap. For starters, Anime Los Angeles, they announced that they will be canceling in 2021. Instead, they will be having their next show January 2022. Pretty much inevitable. So don't be surprised if we see more cons doing this for 2021, early 2021. Let's see what's another thing. Oh yeah, Darkwing Duck is getting rebooted for Disney Plus. So it's pretty exciting, especially coming after the Darkwing Duck appearance on the new DuckTales. We don't know any information yet. All we know is it's been announced. Let's see. Oh yeah, the anime SSS Gridman will be coming to Toonami in January 2021. It was announced during the Adult Swim live panel for the Toonami. They announced that they picked up the rights for it, so they will be airing it in January. It is unknown when, what time slot, and all that. Let's see. Wonder Woman 1984, movie that's supposed to still scheduled to come in theaters. Maybe moving to HBO Max. Probably just going to skip theaters and just go straight to HBO Max. We don't know yet. All we know, it's still confirmed for theaters. So it's a wait and see. And it's about a month away from it releasing in theaters. And speaking of HBO Max, there will be a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion where the original cast, some of them who are still alive, obviously James Avery will not be part of it. Uncle Phil passed away a couple years ago. They'll be reflecting on the times. They'll be like looking back as like, oh, you know, this is what happened during the set and all that. They would just tell stories. It will be dropping on HBO Max in I think probably this month. All right, and let's see. Oh yeah, something SJ may like. They announced today that there will be a X-Men Transformers crossover coming in 2021.
What?
Yes,
What?
it's a comic. It's a comic crossover of X-Men and Transformers.
Don't they just think they're Sentinels and try to kill them or something?
That actually sounds really bad because aren't they made of metal?
Right. Magneto is just going to take care of all.
Yeah, he was like...
Right.
Turn them into chew toys for his dog.
Compactor.
Exactly.
Wolverine
All right,
just...
All right. So anyway, more news. For you all Elite Wrestling fans, they have announced 3 games coming out. 2 of them will be on mobile. One of them will be a console game. The first 2 are it's going to be called Elite General Manager. It'll be on mobile, pretty much GM mode back in the SmackDown versus Raw days, but on mobile. The second one, it will be a casino type game called Casino Double or Nothing. It'll be coming out later I think in a few weeks. And basically, it's like a casino game. They'll choose prizes, and the dog is barking because someone is outside, and they do not know I have a podcast running.
I bet it's John.
Wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't surprise me. He's been bothering me over the last few days. And the third game will be a console game for the PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox One. We don't know if it's going to be on PC. What's unique is that this will be developed by Geeks, the same studio that did the WWE games from the original SmackDown on the PlayStation all the way to 2K19. And it will be handled by basically it would be handled by the original producer and director of No Mercy on the Nintendo 64. And boy, we still got a lot of them. This is why it's called the supersize.
Is that the first board or the second board?
No, this is both. I decided to just mix and match. All right. So actually today, apparently Capcom actually recently got hacked, and apparently there was a lot of stuff that got leaked out. And it's pretty interesting, all the stuff that got leaked out. And keep in mind, this is from 2018 files, so plans may have changed. For starters, there has been a new Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney collection for the PS4 and Switch is being planned to be made. Exactly. In the league, also, the source code for Devil May Cry 2 and Umbrella Chronicles were leaked out too. So basically, if they ever want to do a port or any of those games, they could do it. An unannounced Monster Hunter Rise will be the Switch exclusive Monster Hunter game will be coming to PC as well, potentially in October of next year. So basically, it's not really a Switch exclusive, maybe a timed exclusive. A new multiplayer Resident Evil game referred eternally as Project Highway/Village Online. It's basically Resident Evil, but in a battle royale. So basically, another battle royale game.
Wasn't battle royale initially like projected as like a zombie survival game, but in a battle royale theme? I remember that was the previews for it, where you'd build up your house with your defenses, and then like zombies were attacking.
That's
that's Metal Gear Survive.
That's not battle royale. That's just
tower defense.
That's tower defense.
Right. But that's like the first preview for Fortnite that I saw.
That's part of their campaign.
They have a campaign.
Yeah, they have a campaign.
Okay, what's another? Oh yeah, they were gonna announce Resident Evil 4 for Oculus VR, and here's something pretty interesting. Apparently, Google Stadia paid Capcom $10 million to put Resident Evil 7 and 8 on their platform, while Sony paid $5 million for Resident Evil 7 VR, timed DLC, and demo exclusivity. So that's, I don't know what Stadia, right? I mean,
yeah, nobody gives.
Does anybody ever use Stadia?
Stadia has to pay more
just to get attention.
They have to pay more because people don't actually. They know Capcom knows that if they go under, they're gonna piss off a lot of people, because you don't. If you buy a game on Stadia and Stadia goes under and it stops working, the servers are they're no longer active, you lose the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't download the games; they're streamed.
Right. And let's see and one more thing, which is pretty much our topic today. The PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X both launched last week. Microsoft's coming out saying that it was their biggest launch in Xbox history. Sony saying it was their biggest launch as well. However, with both consoles, there have been some numerous errors and bugs. For example, the Xbox Series X, apparently some players have reported that their discs can't be read. They try to insert the disc in and it's not reading it. It doesn't want to, it's rejecting it. And some of them actually, unfortunately, have been bricked. And there's those rumors. You saw those videos of the smoke, the vaping coming out. It turns out it's false, sadly.
You just said it was vaping.
Yeah, it's vape. It turns out it was a vape. And they're like, to the point where Microsoft had to say, hey, please don't have your consoles vape.
Don't breathe your vape into their consoles.
All Xbox consoles are straight edge. They're drug free. They're good noodles.
Like me.
As for the PS5, there has been As for the PS5, there have been a lot of supply, a lot of demand, not enough supply. With some people have not able to get their PS5s, to the point where they're scalping them up and all that. Most of them are trying to get one this year for Christmas. Um, Worst case scenario, you're out of luck. Basically, but Sony has come out said they will improve next year, so expect they'll do better. Obviously, with what's going on in the world, it wasn't really their plan. There was some multiple bugs reporting, some including the download queue. For example, those who picked up Spider-Man Miles Morales, for example, you get all the DLC and all that. Apparently, it's not really working. It's struggling a bit. Sony hasn't really did anything about it, but I'm sure in the future it'll get patched out. And that was the supersized skinny.
There's already a patch for Miles Morales, by the way.
Yeah, for Miles Morales, but not the console itself.
Oh, okay.
There's
Did
a
you skip a
low-cal,
couple things?
high carb skinny.
All right, since there's a couple things that I just wanted to bring up. I don't know if probably nobody here has heard of this. They're called Dbrand. Dbrand makes a lot of skins for iPods, consoles, controllers, everything you think of, iPhones, anything you think of, they make skins for.
Is this about the thing like Sony said, hey, don't make any skins?
No.
Oh.
This is something different. So they came out on a press release because they decided that they were no longer going to make skins for the PlayStation 5. They weren't going to take any orders. They weren't going to release them. And their customer service rep on social media came out and called everybody a bunch of assholes. It literally says, "Hey, assholes, we are not making skins for the PlayStation 5 because we already get 12 complaints from people that are trying to fucking put skins on their the iPods, the AirPods, whatever the fuck, the headphones."
Mm-hmm.
The wireless headphones, they make skins for those, and people already have a fucking hard enough time putting skins on the regular iPhones as it is. So they can't imagine skins for the PlayStation 5. They're going to get 12 complaints out of every individual trying to put the fucking skins on. So they came out and said they were going to do it, but they also included the word asshole and called everyone stupid. This was on a tweet. The tweet was taken down. And everybody seems to be talking about it. Pachingo says hello.
Whoa.
What's up?
So we're talking about the PlayStation 5. The only reason why we're talking about the PlayStation 5, obviously it's a very hot subject. Everyone's talking about it on YouTube. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Except for the people that cover political stuff, they don't give a shit. They're too busy fighting over which white guy is going to run the country. Anyways, with that being said, the PlayStation 5 did release. There are a lot of scalpers right now out in the open on Facebook Market, eBay, Craigslist, anything you think of. Let go. Selling PlayStations for up to $1,200 to $2,000.
It's unnecessary.
The PlayStation 5 released at $499.99, and there were a bunch of people that used apps on their phones and programs on the PC to help them scalp up PlayStation 5s, and then they bought several consoles. There's one individual right now on Facebook Market, I'm looking at it right now. He has 6 digital and 6 of the regular console for sale for $1,200 a piece.
Oh.
I'm being dead fucking serious.
Is this like those guys that had all the hand sanitizer and were selling them for $50?
Similar to that, yeah.
They're called scalpers.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm
much
aware of that, but still.
The only
fuck
way
these
to
guys.
beat them is to have no one buy them from them.
So don't buy anything.
But
buy
desperate
from
time.
That's why
People
they
be
don't
like,
buy from.
desperate times, desperate measures.
My kid has to have this. Like, when we
Not
were
for
kids, we played with
$1,200.
fucking rocks. They don't need a goddamn PlayStation 5.
Mhm.
Well,
for that much.
with the holiday
Wait.
season coming up soon, and this is basically one of the biggest holiday seasons of in a long time, considering the fact that we are under a pandemic, and people nowadays more than ever are playing video games because we are having to stay home a lot more. With that being said, since a lot of schools are having students stay home, do either classes online or for the because not everyone's going into the schools. Like they do have some going into the school, but there's a lot more students taking their online classes versus going to the actual school, so they're going to stay home and play video games while the parents still have to go to work.
Mm.
With that being said, people are always going to take advantage of this. This isn't anything new. This is
Yeah,
Right.
there's not a Goku brought it up. I actually look. The first thing I saw when I saw Marketplace, some guy selling a disc version of the PS5 for $1,000, while the digital for $900.
oh my god, $100 off.
That's a steal.
Well, to be fair, the digital version's 400,
Yeah.
and then the disc version's 500. So it's pretty
You
much.
got to leave some room for profit there.
You got to leave some wiggle room. This guy has his listed right now. Xbox Series X on Webster, $500, but that's the deposit.
I think SJ would probably be a PC gamer. I don't see her ever spending that much money every 3 or 4 years on a brand new
This guy's selling his for
console.
He's selling
Well,
his
no, I
PlayStation
said
5.
yeah. Like sorry, like I did say I was gonna upgrade, but if they're making it so hard for people that didn't pre-order to go ahead and purchase consoles and stuff, and I'm slightly old school, so I don't understand the whole like digital aspect of it.
Basically, it's
So-
no discs. You
There's
basically
no
get all your
spot
games
for
digitally.
CDs. You can't play your
Oh.
DVDs on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's silly.
The digital one makes sense if you are constantly swapping games and you don't want to get up and constantly change the disc.
Oh,
Digital.
Like,
for,
for the
for
lazy
lazy people. Gotcha.
No, it's not. That's not always the case though,
Sorry.
because the fucking Nintendo Switch is a pain in the ass to swap the games if you're playing on the dock.
Oh,
Like, it's a little fucking cartridge. It's like a little thing. You have to like,
yeah.
when it's on the dock, you have to like practically take it out of the dock and swap the game and then put it back.
Well,
in.
that also that, but then at the same time, if there's a game that you want to get digitally and it gets delisted, how are you gonna get it now? You know what I mean? There's always those cases where sometimes you want to get a game
Right.
on digitally, but it's not there anymore. And then
Well,
if you want to get it physically, if you don't have the physical.
Well,
you
like
know.
I bought Ninja Turtles, the arcade game on Xbox 360. I can still download the game because I own it. Like, it's the game itself.
Yeah, it's still there, but if you didn't buy it though, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Mm.
But like a lot of those games, like the ones that you really are gonna want, like Ninja Turtles or the Power Rangers fighting game or Scout Program versus the World, those are mostly digital anyway.
Yeah, but then exactly. So and they got delisted.
They got delisted, and so if you didn't
Yeah.
get them, you fucking missed out. But
Yeah, you.
they
fucked
never
up.
released them physically, so there's no way around
That's
that.
Yeah, but if for a case, yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's the challenge. Like, if it's digital, if it's only digital, there's that. It's also that whole debate about physical versus digital. You know, people always, they say, oh, one side's better than the other and all that.
Right. Well, because physical take up space. Like with digital, all you need is a hard drive, and you don't really need to take up because that's really all fucking PC games are digital anyway. Like you can't fucking get
Right.
one physical. I mean, you
Oh,
can,
yeah.
but it's
Unless
gonna
you're
be
gonna-
like difficult.
Yeah, you need a disk drive and all that.
Right.
Disk
And
drive.
I have a disc drive on my PCs, but even then, like
Yeah.
to find a physical copy of a PC game nowadays, it's a fucking
challenging.
pain in the
Well,
ass.
no, yeah, that's accurate. Because like how many do I have on here? I have to count now because I like to be accurate.
726.
2, 4,
Who's got eyes on the chat, by the way?
I do.
10.
I don't.
13.
Inu Smasher says, "What up, snitches?" Then Pachinko's there. Says $1,200 for a PlayStation 5 from Facebook. That's literally a whole stimulus check.
Exactly.
If we get one, someone
Another-
selling their PlayStation 5 opened. Looks like it's out of the box. It doesn't look like it was used though because all the cables are still tied. Oh, they're still tied together. They actually look properly tied together. And it comes with but it's the console by itself. It's $620. That's probably the cheapest you're gonna get one right now.
I'm gonna stick with weight.
Oh wait.
I wasn't gonna buy
Anyway.
one
no,
anyway.
Jace, you go buy this one right now.
I was just a briefcase full of money. Like, okay,
If it was
Yeah.
600 and it
Hand
came with
over.
an extra controller, I would do it. For 600, I'll do it.
Yeah, the controller's like $70 each and all that.
Yeah,
I like the PlayStation, but the rate all these constant console issues that keep coming up every 3 or 4 years. There's new ones coming out. It'd be easier to upgrade a PC to a better version of a PC. So now I kind of understand why the
PC Master
Master
Race and all
Race were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't have
that's
to
not
buy a
always
new
the
one,
case
so-
either, because to upgrade, when you finally do need to upgrade the fucking PC, it's like $1,000. That's like,
Yeah, wasn't there a graphics card that was like what, $2,000 or something like that?
yep, there's a new graphics card that's like,
Yeah, but you don't have to upgrade to that top tier and end of the line thing. In fact, you
Unless
can
you
wait and
absolutely
get it
want
much
to.
cheaper
Yeah.
because
Like a budget
technology.
one and all that.
Because with PCs, technology upgrades so rapidly that price drops relatively quick to where it's more acceptable. Where you have to buy a brand new console, you don't know if all your games will work or not. For the other ones,
yeah,
as
no,
long as
all
your
the
PC
games
works.
do work on that console. You got to remember that every 3 years,
I
that's
mean,
because they
like
release
backwards
an extra
compatibility type
variant.
of thing.
Like,
See,
Like a
that's the
slim
main
version
thing
and all that.
well, that's the main thing I'm interested in. Since I'm like 2 or 3 generations behind
no,
with my consoles,
No.
shut up.
No, your cartridges will not work on the PlayStation 5.
your PlayStation 2 and
They're
PlayStation
discs.
3 games will not work on the PS5. I already know
No.
where you were going with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it kind of saved you the time. Just
Different
might as
kind
well
of-
The
burst your
reason
bubble.
why, because the way the fucking PlayStation 3
Architecture and all that
was
shit.
built, the fucking writing games for the fucking console was actually more difficult than people thought. So it's not that easy for the consoles to be able to read those games, because the way they were fucking written was bullshit.
They kind of
PlayStation
dropped,
2,
they
It's like
kind of
it's
dropped the
meant-
ball on it.
The system is meant to read Times New Roman. Everything's in fucking Latin, so it has no idea what's going on.
Latin's
Comic
a better
Sans, there you
language.
go.
Comic Sans is like,
I was
what
gonna
is this?
say, wait a
Sumerian,
minute.
What is this
Sumerian. Holy
garbage?
shit. Yeah, so they want $70 for this shit?
70.
No, I'm looking at something else.
Some guys like for the games too. Like some guy was trying to sell Demon Souls for like $90. I'm like,
You
really?
can get Demon Souls, that's not a problem.
Yeah, you can just get
Game's
it
not
out.
the issue.
Yeah, you can get the launch edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales. So
You can
Stores
get
as
them
well.
digitally or physically. Like,
right.
it's a very rare game, man. Come on, $100 right now, $100. No, get out of my face.
How'd you get it in my house?
Yeah, for real. How the fuck you get in my house?
Smoke, hey.
No, but okay. For those of you that don't know, Nintendo released a special edition Game and Watch Super
Game and
Mario
Watch, yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah, that came out on
It's one
Friday.
of those old like Tiger handheld games, but it's Game and Watch,
Mhm.
and it has the actual in color backlit screen Super Mario Brothers from the original Nintendo Entertainment System, and it's $49.99. It's a limited release until March, and somebody's selling it right now on the marketplace for $70.
Of course. But can you play against 35 other people? That's what it should have.
You can play against.
If
your
you
own
and
patience.
35 other people have it, you can play against them.
Yeah, Sumo Burst 35.
If you and a
You
friend
have
both have the same
34
game,
friends.
y'all can race to see who beats the game first,
And if they start beating you, punch them.
or slap it out of the hand so it can fall on the ground and break.
There you go.
And now they're pissed.
Now it's a race.
Because they spent $70 and now they got to find another one.
Somebody's selling a copy of Manhunt for the Xbox for $11.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Man-Eater.
Yeah, same.
Speaking of
Man-Eater's on
Man-Eater,
sale, so
Yeah,
you need to
$13
get off y'all's asses and go
Not
buy
till
it.
it comes on the Switch.
It's not coming on the Switch.
Yo,
Better. Well, eventually.
yeah, well,
I can get it from my laptop.
and then mod it and put fucking Jabberjaw.
So,
He's in a Doom buggy.
any other ridiculous resales you found on eBay? Not really. I really don't give a shit about eBay.
How much
about-
is your
what about,
trail cabinet
Mercari?
going as?
What about Mercari?
Macari?
Yeah,
What?
it's like eBay. But it's
Oh, right. It's the same shit.
Oh.
$1,000. Craigslist. For people that still use Craigslist.
like-
Pokemon card armored Mewtwo, $25.
Hmm.
No? Okay. Xbox 360 in excellent condition and comes with the AV cords and a power adapter. No controller. $60.
Oh, hell, I got 2 controllers.
Match made in heaven.
Yeah.
It says pick up only, come alone.
Yes.
Jesus.
Do not call. Yeah, it does say it says
Do
pick
not
up
solicit.
only.
It says
Come
solicit.
alone. Do not call the police.
Oh, shit.
Wear Chanel number 5.
Damn.
It's oddly specific.
Well, no, like I've got everything he just listed plus the 2 controllers and whatever 20 games
Jeez,
or
this is
something.
a
I haven't
price
checked.
jump. This
Yeah.
FIFA game went from like 50 to $1. Nobody still wants it.
Nah,
I'm giving it away.
You can have it for
Nah.
free. Oh,
Nah, pay me.
now
Still don't
I'll.
want it.
Okay, now I'm gonna pay you. Still don't want it.
FIFA and a $5 bill. Come take this.
Deal.
You
Now
can I
where to
get
recycle this game?
can I do a little breaking news on the scanning though?
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Nintendo just dropped a new update for Super Mario 3D All Stars, and they said Okay, here's the list. Players can now invert the camera controls with all 3 individual titles. Super Mario Sunshine now supports the GameCube controller. Players can now play the title using the same controls as found in the original GameCube release.
Ooh.
Switch Lite system does not support those control options. All button displays within Super Mario Sunshine will not reflect the GameCube controller. Other general fixes. Huh. So there you go. For those people who wanted to play Sunshine as it should have been, there you go. You can play the GameCube, use the GameCube controller now
If they wanted to play it the way it should have been, they should just go out and buy the fucking game on GameCube.
for $90.
No.
I mean, yeah,
I wanna
they
make
should just
things
do that
complicated.
because they're willing to spend $1,000 on a fucking PlayStation 5
No.
every year. And this isn't just
Maddie
like,
looks great on this game.
and like don't.
No.
I think everybody's getting like the wrong idea. This happens every time a new fucking console comes out. This happened with the PlayStation 2.
The Switch.
This happened with the Switch. This happened with the PlayStation 3. This happened with the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
This happened with the Xbox One, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Even the Series X too.
This happening with the Series X. This happened with the Super Nintendo. This happened with the... No, not Super Nintendo. I'm sorry. This happened with the N64. N64.
Oh yeah, Logic did buy $1,000 Charizard.
Hell yeah. Was it more than 1,000? It was like 200. It was in 6
200,000, I
digits.
think.
It was
Yeah.
a 6-digit card.
That's too much money for a fucking Pokemon card.
Well, you're Logic, and you can do what you want with your money.
Well, for somebody that's named Logic, he sure doesn't have a lot of it.
Got a lot of money though.
Sure does. That's true.
He did something right.
Yeah, but what happens when his YouTube career is over? What the fuck?
Logic?
He's a
No,
rapper.
He's a rapper. He's not a
Okay.
YouTuber.
Oh,
No.
I thought he was
Yeah.
a YouTuber.
No. To be fair, you probably a lot of people would have thought the same thing too.
He's been on YouTube.
It's like that people are recently tweeting about Jake Paul saying, "Oh, I'm the reason credit. If it wasn't for me, none of these content making YouTubers wouldn't exist." I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, no. Angry Video Game Nerd was around before him.
Exactly, and other people too, like Rooster Teeth and Screw Attack and all that.
Ooh, look at this. Xbox games, the original Xbox. $50 for all the games shown. They got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Doom 3, Mortal Kombat Deception, Brute Force, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, NHL, Project Gotham Racing, Spider-Man 2, Sonic Heroes, The House
And
of
you
the
could-
Dead 3.
And you could play those on the Series X.
Yep. Most of them.
Yeah, most of them, but like some of the games actually run pretty good. Apparently, an example was Sonic Unleashed on the 360. If you played it on Series X, it actually runs so much better than it did on 360.
See what else. Also, don't forget everybody that next week, for those of you hunting PlayStation 5s, Walmart, GameStop, and several other retailers have announced that they will have the PlayStation 5 in stock next week for Black Friday.
Online only.
Yeah.
Online only, unfortunately. Yeah, it's because
That was the thing. They posted months ago that all these stores weren't doing Black Friday.
No.
stuff
Well,
in
here
store.
here
So they're
they
not doing that, correct?
they are doing it, but they're not doing it on Thanksgiving Day. They're actually going to do it the day after, on Friday, literally Black Friday.
Walmart has announced that they are doing it on Thanksgiving Day.
No, but
So-
they're closed on Thanksgiving.
Right, but
Those people still are
Online
gonna-
they're doing it online, but in store it's closed on that Thursday of Thanksgiving, but the next day they'll open. Basically on Friday, literally.
Right, but people still have to be at the store on Thanksgiving to do that. So that way it's available on Black Friday. So the idea was that people weren't going to have to work on Thursday at all.
no, they just have to work Thursday night.
Just still working. Ah,
Show up at midnight, so we don't have to pay you time and a half.
Wait, what happened?
No,
You don't get
that's-
holiday pay. 'cause you
Yeah,
show
so
up
they're gonna have
after
everybody
the
show
day.
up at midnight, so nobody gets holiday pay.
There you go. A technicality.
Oh, we'll just pay them 39 hours. That way they don't get full benefits, right?
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think it has to be under 31. I thought. Or was that
What?
just
I
my
don't
job?
know.
That's
So
probably
let me-
just my old job.
That's what they told you. Well, we can only give you 31 hours. It was
No, it
actually
had to be under 30
39.
hours. But otherwise, if you worked over 30 hours, you were full time and you got your benefits.
Yeah.
So they wrote me up if I went over like 29.5 hours.
Oh, Bucky's has been doing that. Bucky's
Do
won't
not
even.
Don't slander the good name of Bucky's.
I'm just
Xbox
saying.
Series X console for free. Just have to pretend to be my date for Thanksgiving and kiss me in front of my parents. What?
Oh, well,
Goku, don't read out your posts.
No, I didn't. I don't have that console.
yeah. Here's what Walmart says. It says
They don't
just a
know that.
remind. Just here it says
You
this
need
is
help,
just a
guy.
reminder. Our stores are closed on Thanksgiving Day, so shop the great deals online.
They still have to have people in the warehouse to ship it up. My dad's still working Thanksgiving, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm
It
working
says
Thanksgiving.
In store 5 a.m. November 27th. So basically the next day.
Oh,
5
actually, no,
a.m.
my dad's off Thanksgiving. What the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah, so PS5. Oh yeah, and also they announced the games being released. You want me to just list them here?
Sure.
Nah, let people go look it up. They gotta do half the work.
No. If I don't know what's coming out, I'm not going to buy it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly. I'll give you an example. $15, these games will be on sale. Mortal Kombat 11, Maneater,
Ooh.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Destroy All Humans. Let's see, what's another good deal here? There's a lot of good deals actually.
GameStop's got Resident Evil 3 for 16.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's the same price as Walmart as well. No, actually, it's 20.
I'm
$4.
pretty sure that PlayStation and Nintendo and Xbox are gonna have the exact same games for the same prices digitally.
Maybe. I've seen that happen once where it's like Resident Evil. I bought Resident Evil 2 last year for 20 on Black Friday, and then when I saw it digitally, it was like full price.
Yeah, I've been buying a lot of digital games because sometimes the digital prices are much better
Hmm.
than the fucking store prices.
I
Why
like
do I
buying
have to leave my
games.
house?
So I don't have to think about all the games I'm not playing.
I keep buying games that I haven't fucking played yet.
Dragon Ball Z
I have-
Kakarot will be $20.
Hey.
Oh my god. Oh, can we talk about Avengers lost 96% of their game, like the player base?
Yes, actually, we can talk about that, but before we do, so for those of you that decide, because the only reason why we brought up the PlayStation 5, because I noticed a couple of people on my friends list
Hmm.
have been stressing out about finding a PlayStation 5, and one dude posted one picture where he's like, "Oh, I finally got it. It said delivered, but like 2 items underneath it, it's like a sex toy."
Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, I saw that because
I've been seeing that everywhere.
it's because someone sent that link. Because someone posted a link on it. It's like, oh, here's the PS5, go, and it takes you to that butt plug, that butthole.
Wow.
No, but this is one where it says
Well, I was in
delivered.
the market.
This one says delivered, but underneath it, it shows like what else they've ordered.
Yeah,
And one of them was like this sex toy,
this giant butt.
this giant butt, and it's like the picture's just so it's been shared, it's been downloaded so many times that it's actually getting blurry now.
Hmm.
Like the
'Cause people
quality
don't know-
keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah,
and
because people
worse.
don't know how to download an image correctly.
Right. So
They be sharing it. The first thing people are like, hey, you got some more of that pixels?
so
Faxing facts.
Actually, I know
someone
somebody.
fucking posted that, and one of our followers was like, "What the fuck? How'd you get it?" I've been going to every store for like 5 days trying to get one. And I'm like, it's a joke. It's fake. It's like relax, because you can't take everything you see seriously.
Yeah, don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Don't stress yourself over not being able to buy a stupid console.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get mine next year during Black Friday. The bundle.
Yeah, because no doubt they'll do a bundle. Maybe
They'll
it'll
do
come
a
with
bundle.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
and another game or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, the first year and a half, like the first year for sure.
You
Like
work
all
the bugs out.
like 70% of the new games are going to be released on the older generation.
Hmm. Like Spider-Man, for example, that's on PS4 and PS5.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, just don't relax. I mean, relax, chill. Don't worry too much. There are some games that are only going to come out on the Series X and the PlayStation 5, but you'll be able to play them like at a later date for much cheaper.
Just enjoy your YouTubers that play it and they stream what they're doing like
Fuck
everyone else.
that. I'm not watching other people play video games. That's
Just play your old consoles like I do.
I like how people shit on people for watching sports, but then they go and watch fucking YouTubers play video games.
Or
shit
the
on
other way,
them too.
or the other way around.
Yeah. No,
'Cause
yeah, fuck yeah.
That's mostly the other way around because it's
Well, no.
mostly, oh, why you guys watching YouTubers, man? You should fucking do whatever the fuck, like be more productive, and then they
Well,
go on to watch a fucking football game for 3 hours.
it's the same thing. No,
Yeah,
I think I feel
That's
I
what
feel
we're saying.
no. God damn it. I feel it's the same like level on both sides though. It's not just one more than the other.
Right.
Like
Right.
the fucking weebs will fucking, why do you watch sports? Oh, sports ball. I'm like,
Well,
really, motherfucker? Do you
I
have
like
any,
that joke.
Do you have any more fucking catchphrases or slogans that you stole from Hot Topic?
Or those people, and people still using virgin as an insult in 2020. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Like, man, I'd rather still be a virgin than you over there with the herps.
I just went to Texas Renaissance Festival. I didn't do anything. I
Lies.
sat on a toilet I wasn't supposed to.
You can get ass herpes from those toilets.
That's
Butt peas.
butt peas.
Yeah,
Herpes.
herpes, butt peas.
I call them ass herpes because, you know, it's...
I say butt
peas.
butt bees. I think of burpees, which is the worst exercise.
But
Yeah, I was gonna say burpees, but I was like, no, I don't want to confuse them in the exercise.
No, they're both horrible. So
Peas.
burpees sounds like a burping issue, though. Like,
A Slurpee.
Slurpees.
it's how long can you torture yourself
Yeah.
and then hate yourself for the rest of the day.
No, I understand that, like, there are sports fans, like, how can you watch other people play video games? And then they sit there and play and watch sports, but I'm sick of the fucking weebs, like, oh, how can you like sports? They're so boring. I'm like, I watch sports the same fucking reason why you watch other people fucking stream video games.
It's like the kettle calling the pot black.
Because you suck at it. You gotta-
Dang.
Entertaining. It's supposed to be entertaining.
True fucking
Some
loser.
people will watch other people play games so they can see the story because they know they can't fucking beat it. The same people that say they hate certain video games are the people that couldn't pass the water level on the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
But it's hard.
Not a,
It's
and also
stupid.
I also don't play Zelda. That's the one with the guy with the pot, right?
not. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pot jokes.
Pot jokes? I don't know. Aren't you supposed to keep
420.
tabs?
Yeah, I see herbs and 420 in the chat.
Where'd you
So I was on
I can't
topic.
see the chat. I can't see the chat. What's it say?
All right, well, Gabby's
neither.
back. Gabby says, hello, Cheerios. That was a while ago, though. And we're talking about waiting for your birthday to get something. Into Smash just says, go retro, Jesse. So why don't you roll over to that turtle cabinet and play it for once?
I did. I played it the other day. So I don't know if you... Okay, so like last week on one of the days where we weren't doing anything, while I was waiting for them to call me, I went to Walmart and bought a shit ton. I bought this big ass thing of Windex, and I got some fucking wipes, and then I got some Q-tips, and I cleaned all my Power Ranger Megazords inch for inch, and because those motherfuckers were not clean for like a year, so I got all the fucking dust off of them. And I cleaned the cabinet.
Pictures
and
or it
plugged it
didn't
in.
happen.
Huh?
Pictures or it didn't happen.
I'm not.
As you hunched over a table with sweat dripping down to the
I
light
want
over
to see
you
how
with
much
gloves.
dust you got off of all those things.
No,
They
gross. Because I
shiny?
use
How-
Q-tips, so the Q-tips
how
are
big-
nasty.
How big is your cat or dog now?
Huh?
Huh?
From getting all the dust, you get dust bunnies.
Yeah, I know. I got that part, but that's gross. Why would I leave it around?
Put it in a jar. Right.
Oh my god! Look at all this damn dust. No, it's a shitload of dust though.
And right, Spider-Man Infinity War.
I had to use. I even wiped down the surface that they were standing on, and I had to use like 3 wipes, just to get it all. Because the first one got like the bulk of the dust, and it like kind of like
It
made
gets
the
your
rest of
surface
the
level.
dust
Then the
moist.
second one, you
the
gotta
second
really
one
get in
kind
there.
of like really got in. Then the third one was just to make sure, like a extra coating.
I got thousands of D&D miniatures, and I have to dust those every once in a while, or else they'll get
Yeah, it's
gunked
like
up.
a
It fucking sucks.
With the Megazords, it's gonna be a monthly thing. I'm not doing that shit weekly.
Do you have the one that comes apart and makes all the other Zords, don't you?
Yeah, they're all the ones that come apart.
Do you always keep them together?
Yes.
Good, because then you'd have to do them individually, and that would suck.
No,
Unless you're like bored
to
and
take
it's
them
like,
apart.
all right.
I did have to take them apart so I could. So I had to take them apart so I could really get in there.
Get in those crevasses.
It was like, you know what it's like, the little slot for Tiger Zord where the leg, the kneecap goes to make the leg. Over here, sticking a Q-tip and what it looks like it's butthole, like cleaning.
It's like, I really hope no one comes and walks in right now. Oh God, this is not like kosher.
You know what that feels like? Like, come on, gotta get in there all nice and deep, like.
Check for FBI cameras first, and then.
So yeah, I was cleaning my fucking figures, and they fuck, dude, that was a lot of dust, especially the legacy ones that have metal parts. I had to really like for real, because like that shit was just like, damn it.
Have you tried using an air can?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the
No,
computer
yeah, it
dusters.
doesn't really get all of it off. For the figures, you have to use the Windex and Q-tip or whatever, the cleaning solution.
Mm. So keep that in mind.
It doesn't always get it. I do the airsoft thing.
Get a giant leaf blower and point it at your wall.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great fucking idea. What do the comments say?
You just smash up. I used to watch lots of sports, but nowadays it's mostly soccer on the weekends.
Fuck, I haven't watched soccer in years.
I love football, but I don't have time to watch a 3-hour football game, so I wait to YouTube to release like a 15-minute highlight.
Oh, like clips.
And I'll just go, all right, click this game, 15 minutes. All right, this one. So in like an hour, I've gone through every game. I'm like, all right, I'm caught up. I don't need anything else. I have satiated my need.
You have. We're talking about football or soccer? Like,
I said football, not football.
okay. Sounded the same to me.
There wasn't an accent mark.
Sounded the same to me, sir. Sounded the same. But
have you heard what's like other than like the Xbox? I didn't hear anything bad about the PlayStation 5 coming out, other than it being a lot bigger than what it looked like.
the fans making noises, some kind of
Yeah. It's like pretty loud actually, so, compared to like the PlayStation 4 Pro or something like that. That's what I'm hearing too.
Yeah,
also,
it has like a noise issue with the fan. It's got a few issues that, if like 70% of the time, if you just leave it alone, it'll fix itself. It'll go away. But there are some that were so loud that you have to fucking call the company, because you can't just go to the store and exchange it.
We don't have any more.
Oh yeah, we have the extra one in the back, sir. Just in case. We were waiting for you to call.
We know they suck. We have extras. Didn't the PS5 have a memory issue? Is a question.
Not that I have heard of.
all I know is that you don't really have a terabyte. It's more like 825, obviously for like the system thing. But apparently, you start off with like 625 gigs.
Yeah, they never announced the consoles with a terabyte.
It says it on the box.
It does.
Yeah.
That's false advertising.
Because
to
when
be
they
fair,
announced it, they said
half that shit's already eaten up by the damn game.
Yeah, and also to be fair, and also like even on the iPhone, like on phones, they say that too. It's like, oh, it's 64 gigs, but in reality, it's like 50 gigs or something like that.
It's
59 gigs.
It's 2 gigs.
It's 2 gigs.
Yeah,
That's
look at your memory storage. It's always full, but you have like nothing on there because all the apps that the phone has to have.
Yeah.
I know these fucking apps. They always do updates. I have the Dragon Ball one. It's always doing fucking updates. I think it's like at a couple gigs now. Like, what the fuck?
My bank one has an update like once a month. It's like, we've done this. It's like, I didn't know that was a thing before.
I don't need all these damn fancy ass features. Just tell me if I have money or not.
Like, this one's currently going through maintenance. It's like, I don't care. What is my money? Give me.
I think the issue. So, if you do have a PlayStation 5, or if you decide to get one, just keep in mind that, like, you're gonna hear about the issues more than you're gonna hear about like the actual, like, consoles that aren't having issues.
Mhm.
Like, there's probably like what I've only heard of like 30 fucking PlayStations with issues. I'm not saying that that's like the total number that has issues, but when you hear about 30 consoles out of a fucking million that have issues, you know, that's not a lot.
That's a fraction of a percentage.
There was even some people who ordered a digital, but when they opened the box, it was the disc version.
That's kind of weird.
Isn't it bigger?
No, they're both the same size.
They're
just
both
like-
exactly the same size. The only thing is one has a disc drive and the other one doesn't.
Mhm.
Let me just go put in.
They ordered the digital and they got the disc version. Then I see that as an absolute win. They just got a free $100 upgrade.
Yeah, they saved $100.
I don't see and those people probably bitch too. Like, oh, why the fuck did we get the disc one?
This isn't what I ordered. Well, if you return it, we'll send to the other one. No problem. I already ripped the disc off of it. I didn't want to see it. I crammed it full of bologna. I didn't know what it's for. I use it to serve meats.
I mean, it's literally the same console. It doesn't have any features. It doesn't have any less features. There's nothing different about the PlayStations. Literally, the only difference is you can put CDs in one, and the other one you can't put CDs in. That means your whole Blu-ray collection that you have can still work on the disc one, whereas the digital one.
Smasher says he'll take the disc version because it'll still watch the DVDs and the Blu-rays.
Yeah,
That's exactly as he was about to explain it. He already finished the sentence for you.
No. I mean, no, I was already done. I was like, it plays DVD, plays Blu-rays and your Blu-ray collection and your DVD. It's really like, who the fuck still uses DVDs?
Like, who buys movies?
I can't watch. I can't watch a regular DVD on my 4K TV.
Do you buy VHS, SJ?
Do you
have a VHS player?
Yes, my mom does.
Laserdisc.
When was the last time you watched a VHS? Was it within the last month?
No, actually.
What about Betamax?
Do you still use Laserdisc?
No, we don't have those. But yes,
that was too
we do
advanced.
have.
They do have Betamax. What the fuck?
No, but
Do you
yeah,
still
we still
listen
have.
to your music on cassettes,
No,
8-tracks,
no.
vinyls?
My dad has some vinyls. My sister actually, Sour Patch was actually thinking about getting a turntable for some vinyls, and I was like, no.
Oh yeah, aren't they
No.
selling? Aren't they selling like record players at Best Buy and all
Yeah,
that? They sell
vinyls are
vinyl
back.
records.
Vinyls are back.
Yeah,
I know.
That came
I
back.
don't know who keeps saying that. I don't think it's true.
No, they're releasing new releases are now they're doing vinyls.
Well, it's been out for a few years. This isn't like a new concept for this year. They've been doing it.
It's a concept
But-
that died in the 70s.
Right. But they've been doing it for a couple, but even before this, they've been doing it since like,
Are you telling me I
I
can
think like
hear
13,
WAP
2013, at least
on
2013.
vinyl?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can
Actually, yeah.
Hell yeah.
They have like a bunch of new ones. They had
Finally saw that video. That was interesting.
20. What was the name of the?
This is catchy.
It is.
What was the name
But-
of the band that made that song for Suicide Squad?
Oh, 21 Pilots.
Yeah, 21 Pilots. They had a special edition vinyl for their CD
Yeah.
for their album release.
But yeah, like I told my sister, I was like, why? You have all this stuff. You don't even really listen to music. Like you listen to the radio all the time, which
That's
Okay,
music.
well, no,
That's what
but,
it is. Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like she doesn't actually like listen.
Radio is like listening to the greatest hits on random.
Right.
It's like,
I mean, she has like her music on like her iTunes and whatever, but she doesn't actively listen to that music. She only listens to the radio when she's driving. When she's at home, all she does is watch like TV and play either Pokemon Go or whatever that My Little Pony game is. That's literally all that child does. So
Okay.
I'm trying
So-
to think of the My Little Pony game.
it's some game on her iPad.
I don't know.
Mm.
There's
And
a
I mean,
D&D
she-
My Little Pony.
I'm not surprised. And she has like her DS and stuff still, but I haven't seen her play that in a while, especially since she's in school. So she doesn't really listen to music in her off time. She doesn't do a whole lot of stuff. If she's not studying, she's either watching TV, on Pokemon Go, on Facebook, on Insta, on that pony game, or sleeping. I was thinking about. I was like, what
Has she
is that
taken
child?
up-
You just like.
Has
you
she taken
just
up
described
recreational
your
drugs?
Yeah, for real.
No.
Has she taken- Does she listen to reggae sometimes?
No,
Does she get the
Because-
munchies?
Vinyl and
she
drugs.
doesn't
I'm
eat.
guessing.
Does she sometimes seem very mellowed out? Does she
No,
acquire a sudden taste for Bob Marley?
no. That would make her actually a better person if she did. But she doesn't.
Sour
Holy
Patch.
shit.
Just buried her like
Bring
that.
that name.
I
Get in
know,
here.
bro. You just like threw her under the bus that she might be a better individual if she actually did drugs.
Well, no, like we're also into the oils and stuff. She doesn't do those. She's just like super high strung right now for like bullshit reasons, and it's like either take care of your shit or shut the hell up. And
You
she
probably
won't
missed
do-
a shiny raid or something on Pokemon Go, like all those other nerds.
She posted up one of those things. I was like, "That's not shiny. That's just green." The hell are you talking about? You nerds, they don't understand your crap.
Crack.
Well, that does explain the vinyl obsession then. Crackheads don't listen to vinyl.
Yeah, they'll probably
They
try
sell
to eat it.
vinyl. They'll steal it and sell it.
Yeah, that happens. All right, comment section. Let's go, Jeff.
You Inu Smash is being very active. You guys should grab one of those Crosley vinyl players, which I'm guessing is a brand that plays other things.
Yeah, it's the brand I've seen it at Walmart.
I've got one that has a radio and a CD player and a vinyl.
My grandma's got one of those
Mhm.
old ones where it's like a cabinet and it opens up and the vinyl player is inside.
like wood panel and like that weird
Yeah.
fabric on the speakers.
Yeah, kind of like that, but it doesn't have
Kind
the
of like
fabric.
the same way they made TVs.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but it doesn't have the fucking fabric.
Oh, okay.
We had I still listen to music on CDs occasionally, and Parks and Recreational Drugs.
I listen to music, but I don't do CDs anymore, and I'm not gonna do vinyls because I don't have any fucking room in my room for a vinyl player, and I'm still
I
trying to
think
get
it's
the
unnecessary.
There's a couple of
They
CDs.
say it sounds different. I don't think it sounds different.
the thing is
Worse? Is
vinyl
worse
is
different?
supposed to be the best and most purest way to listen to music.
But what if you're like at a concert? Wouldn't that be better? It's like live.
Some bands suck live.
I hate live bands because they usually suck. If,
Like-
if
Saliva sucked live.
anyone that uses some
Limp
form of digital
Bizkit
auto
sucks
tuning
live.
sucks.
Limp Bizkit sucks live. Fred Durst can't sing for shit.
All about the he said, she said bullshit.
Yeah, except
Sometimes
he
they can
sounds
mess
like-
up on their lyrics.
I was
He
gonna
fucks
say
up, too.
I haven't been to a live concert and even before this. What the hell?
Like he'll switch. Like whenever they're doing when they did a concert,
I
they
don't like this
switch
song anymore.
songs. He switched like the song, and the band like was still like playing the
Playing.
last song. They hadn't caught up to him yet,
Goodness.
so it took him like 15, 20 seconds to like realize he swapped songs.
Vinyl is a hobby. It's not, and I don't have room
Yeah.
for another hobby.
Same.
I mean, it's
Technically, my sister doesn't either. So
Exactly.
the vinyl. It's because the vinyls are big. You got to have room for the vinyl records. You got to have room for the record player.
yeah,
Like I already don't have any fucking room in my room.
right.
Like I don't
I
have
mean,
enough
like,
room for the shit that I already have.
Like technically, she has the room for it, but
I mean, we
now,
saw her room.
You saw one of her rooms.
Got 2 rooms.
She's gonna start taking like as soon as you get your place, she's gonna like start putting shit in your house. Take up a whole room for herself for her shit.
She better not. She's got a whole house for herself. Now I got my whole house.
I can't
She's
wait
got-
for you to move, and then we get to see how you're decorating shit during the podcast. Today
Maybe.
we're in the sunroom.
I wish I had one of those.
The bidet.
The bidet.
The comments Pachinko's on here is like, I play
Oh.
Pokemon Go sometimes, but at the moment I'm playing Pokemon Shield, making my Pokemon team.
Hey, I'm playing Pokemon Shield too.
That's fine.
I have a group of friends that are obsessed with Pokemon Go, and
Yeah.
I stopped playing.
I fucking hate app games.
That's one of the I don't play app games. I'll play them for a little bit,
hate app
and then
I
it's boring.
got a few app games and I've just been over it. Like I used to be like really hardcore into this one like Transformers game, and now I'm just like bored with it. Mostly because they make it hella hard to actually do anything.
Just because you're supposed to pay.
Yeah, I don't want to pay.
I have the Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle game, and I only do the anniversary celebrations every year. Other than that, I haven't fucking opened up the app in like 2 months. But I only downloaded it because it was Dragon Ball. Other than that, I really don't like app games.
Your obsession got to you.
Yeah, I know, because it seemed pretty cool. And it's actually, they give shit away. It's not, they fucking practically give a ton of crap away. It's just that it doesn't have, you don't play against other people. You're just playing either the story or the events or collecting or making your cards more powerful. But other than that, it doesn't have online gameplay.
Sonic, have you played that Crash Bandicoot phone game?
It's not even out till next year.
He already knows like the minutes, like
waiting.
the seconds.
He's got a timer.
Nah, it's just
Are you gonna?
No, not really. I don't play mobile games.
Did you watch
anyway.
the?
Good
were you the one that shared it where they were like comparing Crash Bandicoot on the
Yeah,
PS4
they,
and the PS5?
Yeah, they did. It actually run. Some of the games actually run really fast on PS5 compared to PS4.
Too
Like
fast.
the Crash Bandicoot racing thing, for the race to actually begin, it was like 60 seconds of load time. On the PlayStation 5, it was like 30 seconds. I mean, that's still pretty fucking long. We were told no more loading screens, but whatever, I guess.
Inuyasha is leaving.
Hi.
He has to go to a Discord movie night.
I was gonna say.
Discord movie thing.
I
I call shenanigans. That's stealing.
I don't like Pokemon Go, but it's the reason I don't really like Pokemon. It's the idea that you're collecting them, which is the point of the game. But like, okay, I caught this one. Oh, its CP's too low. Release it. Oh, this one's not good. Release it. No, this one's not shiny. Release it. I don't want to see it. I don't like that mentality when it comes to a game. So
Yeah, I think it's stupid too. I
I got 37
don't
Pidgeots.
understand the whole obsession with shinies.
They're not even shiny.
It's a
They're just
variant
different
color.
colors.
It just means they're different. They're
Yeah,
rare.
but why are
Like,
so many of them green?
Exactly.
Why
They
do
ran out
look
of
like
fucking
they got,
colors.
Why do they look like they had food poisoning?
They ran out of ideas.
I think the shiny Gengar is white.
Why are so many of them green? We're not green. We're really sick. Blah.
They all got poisoned. Is that meant? I don't like the mentality of just. And they go on the shiny raids when it increases the percentage chance of getting a shiny, therefore making them less rare. So there's no point into them other than they look different. Now Pikachu sometimes has a different hat, but I can understand that. You gotta collect all the hats.
Charizard's probably the only shiny that a lot of people really give a shit about because he's like, instead of orange, he's black.
Black. I don't really like Pokemon that much, so
Pokemon sucks.
the Pokemon
You-
that I like don't even
I-
look good shiny. So
I like you say Pokemon sucks. Yeah, you're playing Shield.
Yeah, because I got nothing else to play on the Switch.
it's better than Pokemon Go, which is a very low bar. Like they had a Yu-Gi-Oh game on there,
Find me
but I
something to play
stopped
on the
playing. 'cause it
goddamn
sucked.
Switch.
Super Burst 35.
I have that, and it got
Boring.
Super
got boring
Mario
fast.
64 does not play or look as good as I remember.
Man, you can see a lot of polygons.
I can see a lot of shitty quality graphics. These graphics did not age well.
Did I just get killed by a triangle?
No, for real, Nintendo 64 games do not age fucking well.
No, they never had.
Like, no.
And
Does not
I
go.
watched the Angry Video Game Nerds review of Majora's Mask. And sometimes, like, is he exaggerating about how bad this game? Because I never played it. And then I played it, and he's fucking right. Majora's Mask sucks. I know that's going to piss off a lot of people, but Majora's Mask was not as great as everybody claims it is.
Would you also say that for Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, the graphics for Ocarina of Time suck ass.
No, I mean like gameplay wise and all that.
Oh,
It's a tough one.
yeah. No, Ocarina of Time I felt was better because it didn't have so much cryptic shit. Plus, if you weren't on a fucking time limit, like if you didn't have to worry about getting killed by a fucking moon that with a frowny face on it. For real, like the moon's, I'ma kill you.
The moon's angry. Oh yeah, well the sun from Mario would like a word with you.
Yeah, for real. Then if you killed it, there goes the earth. I was playing Super. Yeah, fuck that song. I mean, I was playing Super Mario Brothers 3
Oh.
last night. And I
Oh, it's
died
like
like
Texas.
5
Nice.
times in a row because of that stupid sun. Fuck the sun. I mean, like Majora's Mask. I don't know.
Fuck
I
the sun.
don't like Majora's Mask because the gameplay is just crap, dude.
I don't like puzzles.
Even in
so I never
Ocarina
played 'em.
Time. Well, no, it's the thing. Like sometimes you try to pick up an item, and then it'll show the button to pick up the item, but for some reason he won't pick it up. Instead, he'll do something else like a roll or something. And then like you have to do certain missions that are timed and shit. I just didn't like the fact that you had. Okay, you have to do so much shit in like 72 hours. Not in
And then
real
reset.
time though. Not in real time, but in the game it was like in 3 hours I think. I don't know. And Legend of Zelda with a time limit just doesn't work. If I wanted to play a game with a time limit, I'd slap in Resident Evil and go to the final boss and try to
would
fight
just-
it with a pistol.
I would just not play it.
I don't know. Majora's Mask. I haven't played the remake on the 3DS, but the original it doesn't. The controls, the N64 controls have not aged well at all either.
I mean, you don't have a third arm?
No, it's the damn. It's the joystick. It's so damn sensitive. You have to lightly tap it as you're trying to balance on something. You push forward, and all of a sudden he jumps off straight to his death.
Ah. Link, why
This
would you
fool
do
will
that?
jump off a cliff.
Seems like a good idea.
No, it's fuck you, Link.
Why would you do this?
Why
Look
would
at you? You're dead now.
I mean, Super Nintendo games have aged pretty well because
I saw a Easter egg, a couple of Easter egg videos for the Valhalla game that came out for Assassin's Creed, and there's one that was really stupid and I really loved it. It was there's a One Punch Man reference in the game. There's a guy called the Walloper in there.
the
that if he-
Whopper.
The
Walloper.
Walloper. He's bald, wears orange and red, and if he punches you, he'll knock you down in one shot. So he's a One Punch Man reference.
All right, so
He
here
does like a
some-
wind up and
for you.
serious.
Since we're talking about video games today, here are some reviews for you video game enthusiasts in case you're thinking about buying certain video games. Godfall, a soulless warrior. Oh, that's just the title line. Godfall got a 7 out of 10. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Okay, hold up. From what site though?
I'm going with IGN and Game Informer.
Okay,
This is
because
his
you got to be
personal
more
list.
specific. Yeah, if you're gonna say personally, it's like, okay, why did you give it a 7 out of 10?
I give it a 9 out of 10 because
I give it a 0. 'Cause
I like the name.
I give it a 0 because I don't like it. It sucks. You either get a 10 or a 0 with me.
This is yes and no. There's no in between.
Nope. Sorry.
There's maybe only includes alcohol. Like if you're hammered, you won't care.
This is very true. Godfall on IGN got a 6. On Game Informer, it got a 7. My personal review, I give it a 5.
Godfall.
Did you play it?
No.
That's why. Like I have no opinion. 5.
5.
He's got no opinion.
got an
NBA
easy name.
2K21 on IGN received a 7 out of 10. Game Informer didn't even fucking review it.
Yeah, they probably just
This
saved
just
it.
says it's basketball video game.
They reviewed NHL and FIFA before they fucking review NBA. Oh no, they got it 7.
Yeah, I remember that IGN did a review of the Switch version of FIFA 21, and they just like it's literally the same game, so we're gonna copy and paste last year's review, and we're gonna give it a lower score.
Yeah.
It's a Switch, so it has to be worse.
No, on the Switch it is
It's literally the
it's
copy
literally
and
the
paste.
same game. That's why it's called 2K21 Legacy.
So basically $60 for a fucking copy and paste game.
Yes. So they legitimately admitted on the cover that it's the same game.
It's the same game.
The same fucking game, but we're gonna slap Legacy instead. So you'll still spend money.
What
Spider-Man
we should do.
Miles,
We should try to get SJ to play like a modern video game, and
Grand
then
Theft Auto.
she gives their review. It was like, it was okay. It was
All right.
pretty good.
the game that you have to play is Demon Souls.
And
Yes.
how?
on PS4.
We will ship.
on,
We will
on
ship you.
PS3 or on PS5.
Pachinko will let you come over to his place and play video games.
We got a bot in Twitch.
What's the
What's
bot
this?
say?
Hey.
One will become famous by followers, primes, and viewers
Oh yeah.
Why are you
those
doing it with
stupid
an
fuck.
Italian accent?
because there are accent marks all over that.
Yeah,
By
it's like
Bezoidit124
Bob's vagina.
by Bob's Vagina.
Vagina.
12/4 124. Only one day of 24 hours.
uh,
Not all of them.
Demon Souls got a 9.25 on Game Informer, and a
IGN
9
gave it a
on.
9.
Yep, IGN give it a 9.
Oh yeah, they also gave the Spider-Man remaster a 9.
Yep.
Compared to the original one, which was 8.7.
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War on IGN got a 7, and on Game Informer it got a 8.75. That's almost a 2-point difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, I wonder.
One of them likes shooters. The other one doesn't.
Yeah, Valhalla got a 9.25 on Game Informer,
Hey.
and it got.
I died from IGN.
Actually, they got an 8.
Oh.
Wow, the IGN did not like it. They probably didn't pay him enough. He only gave us enough money for an 8. You want a 9? You're gonna have to cough up a
Couple
lot of
hundred
money.
more Benjamins.
Yeah, that's right.
8.5.
These
Maybe
these
not.
these scores aren't cheap. You know, that's our integrity. Everybody knows that their
By our
reviews are
integrity.
bullshit. They've already been caught lying about some of their fucking reviews.
Like, look, if you want them to think it's a good game, bears the money. They know it's a fake number anyway. We
Like,
can
hey.
No, that has happened. I think I think it was for Star Wars Battlefront. The one of the band members of the band Breaking Benjamin, he actually got a sponsor from EA. He's like, hey, we'll pay you all this amount of money, but you have to say the game is good. And then he was like,
but this game
on
sucks.
Instagram, he's like, fuck no, this game is awful. Fuck your offer. This game is fucking sucks.
Matter of fact, I screenshotted this email tweet.
I think that's what he did. I don't remember.
That's what I love it when there's like YouTubers and people that do that where they'll get offers from companies like Raid Shadow Legends. Terrible at that shit because they'll just pay you so much for you to blab about how great their game is despite it being absolute garbage. They'll just pay you a bunch. So when someone says, "I love this game. It does all these wonderful things," like,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
was-
terrible game.
Yeah, here's the article. The front man of Breaking Benjamin, is again talking about how much he hates Star Wars Battlefront. In case you missed it, he recently destroyed a copy of the piece of shit game after he was asked to talk positively about it in his social media channels. It pretty much said, for me to say that a Star Wars game sucks, shit, it must really be a shitty game, and that it is.
I was correct in my assumption.
Yeah, he did. He posted on Instagram. He posted the broken disc. He broke the disc in half, and he posted this. They wanted to pay me to post that I like this piece of shit game. They could shove it up their ass. This game sucks. I'd rather watch god awful prequels than play this piece of shit.
Damn.
One more second, that's for ruining Star Wars EA.
That
Pretty much.
was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, so the first one, it was
Had all the damn paywall shit. And
no, the second one too. The second one had that too.
The second
And-
one had loot boxes.
I thought the first one had loot boxes.
No,
too.
no,
all,
it was
both of
only,
them did.
no, not the first one. The second one
Oh,
the second one because that's when they were starting to introduce loot boxes into like all the EA games and
yeah. Then like at one point, like you had to grind like months just to get Darth Vader.
yeah, it was.
Or
fucking
you could
awful.
pay
No, that's literally yeah. Or you could pay. Yeah, there you go.
for a chance.
No,
to
but
get it.
they like as soon as the game came out and people saw that you had to pay to
To
get
win.
points to unlock loot boxes, they took it down like right away. So
Mhm.
that was like after they took it down, they never put it back up, and now that's not an issue anymore. Like the game has gotten so much better, but
Disney's knocking on the door. Hey, what's this I hear about you ruining my fucking franchise? That's our job in the movie department.
With the Mandalorian though.
Yeah, they kind of recovered with that one.
I like that show.
I could tell.
Baby, that baby's in space now.
Baby Yoda.
We
in
launched that
space.
sucker into orbit.
It's so good.
Space. We didn't mention the skinny. The SpaceX launched.
I was gonna say there were a few details in the skinny that were not mentioned.
It was too thick. It couldn't handle all of it.
Yeah,
Too
if I had I brought that up, it would have had a heart attack.
First
when it probably
hour.
dies.
The first hour was just nothing but the fatty.
La fatty, the fatty daddy, the
But,
fatty la daddy.
SpaceX launched into orbit, and they also had a Mandalorian, the child, Baby Yoda.
Yes, a Baby Yoda plush with them.
And it's just floating.
They're
It's
just
so
floating
cute.
around.
It'd be cool if they had like a picture of it when they're launching, and all the G's would just compress it into like a pancake. I didn't see no spacesuit on them.
SJ looked like she was about to cry.
Pachico comments, "Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends is ass."
Okay.
True,
That's true. It's just a lot of YouTubers now are sponsoring it.
like because they pay a lot of money for it,
Hmm.
like 4 and,
And
5,
and also
and 5 digits.
and it's not just games too, like products too, like headphones or like razors or something like that. Because a lot of them would sponsor Manscaped or they would sponsor Ray-Ban headphones. Like for example, the Angry Nerd. Like this episode of Angry Video Game Nerd is
Raycon.
brought to you by
Raycon.
Raycon thing.
I bought a pair of Raycons. I like them.
They got
okay.
to Jace.
They did
I
get to
got
me.
them.
I was watching Pat McAfee, and I used his code for it. I'm
They
like,
got
sure.
to Jace. No, he's been brainwashed by corporate America. No.
Eh,
No.
I needed some headphones anyway. Not these though.
I hate
They don't-
earbuds. I like over the head.
I like them when I'm working out.
I like
'cause
these.
I don't like the cables. Cables suck.
No, these are wireless.
Right, but big bulky ones, I don't like them when I'm working out.
Especially when they're not water, if they're not like sweat resistant or anything like that.
That's why you gotta
Get a
the-
big cushion on your ear, and then you pull them off, and like water pours out. It's not fun.
Mm.
No, that's why you gotta be. You don't just buy a pair of headphones without researching them.
That's why I have the Raycons.
Because you sold them your soul.
No, they're good.
Because Pat McAfee basically said you should buy the Ray headphones.
No, also they come in a color I like. I'm a sucker for the color.
Yeah, colors are really
They're
nice.
red and black. It's like, well,
It's like
buying
it's like that scene from Family Guy where it's like Peter's on the bed and he's watching TV. He's like, "You were now returned to Breaking Bad," and it's like his eyes starting to open. He's like, "You will recommend Breaking Bad to everybody you see. You would only talk, breathe, and sleep Breaking Bad."
And
He's
the
like-
wire.
and maybe The Wire.
Yeah. Because
And then-
for a while, all everybody talked about was Breaking Bad and The Wire. I was like,
The
shut
Wire.
up.
What about The Shield?
We're watch
oh
Shield.
God,
We're watch Shield.
this is another generic cop
What
show.
I thought was interesting is that 24, every
Mm-hmm.
season, every episode was 1 hour within 24 hours.
I didn't realize that until my friend told me like last weekend because they were watching 24. It's like, yeah, it's only an hour, like, but it's called 24.
Yeah,
But it all
it's
takes
20
place
the
in a
whole-
day.
It's all 24.
The
whole
season
is
takes
24
place
hours.
in 24 hours. I
Yeah.
never watched it, so I didn't know.
It's even 24 episodes too, so
Yeah. It's annoying.
it's like real time. Whoa.
I couldn't get.
It's
I
fucking
barely-
slower than real time.
Yeah, I barely got into one episode. I was watching it with my folks because we know one of the actors in it.
Mhm.
So my dad was like, "Oh, we
Is
have to go watch." Huh?
Is it Kiefer Sutherland?
No,
Do you not know Kiefer Sutherland?
Who?
no.
Kiefer Sutherland?
Who? Who?
Keith,
The guy in
Who?
the show.
the guy from Young Guns.
Who?
The guy who's friends with Emilio
no.
Estevez.
The guy who played Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5.
I never played 5.
No,
I played
No.
4 and realized it was.
it wasn't him. Anyway, so we watched the first episode, and I was already like immediately turned off because my parents were making some comments, and I was like, "I'm not watching this with y'all."
If
ever
you had
again.
watched it
y'all-
without your parents, you probably would have liked it.
I don't know.
I thought you were about to say my parents were making out in the corner. It's like, you ruined the
No.
whole movie. I only watched it for the remaining 30 minutes, then I left.
Nope.
Never again.
My parents are awkward and weird and crap. They're
Do
like, why
so
is
they
this
kiss like in Hot Rod.
Like a sea bass.
I don't know.
You don't know.
But yeah, no, and I just never decide. Well, and then like
I'll be back.
a former coworker like spoiled the ending of one of the seasons. So I was like, I don't even care.
Kiefer survives.
Besides that,
Didn't they try to
Is-
bring back 24 once and then it just bombed?
They made a movie.
yeah,
They call it
How does that work?
72.
I don't know.
How does that work though? Like 24 the movie, but the movie's probably like 1 hour and a half.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be 24 hours. Or was the
Figure
movie
you'd
like an
get a
hour and a
lot
half
more.
as well in real time?
They call it 24, and then like parentheses, it's like 1.1 or 1.5 for the amount of hours it is.
Yeah, I
Huh,
mean,
it's only 90 minutes. Neat.
that'd be a
without the commercial
I
breaks.
hate movies like that are like that don't develop certain characters or like there are some movies that are just too fucking short.
Mhm.
By the way, I watched Doom and Doom Annihilation.
Movie? I
Yes.
only know there's a second movie.
Yes, it's on Netflix.
I only watched the one with
So,
Rock.
I
Dwayne
watched the
Johnson.
original Doom because I've never seen it, and I heard everybody talk about how bad it was. And I was like, you know what?
I like Doom. Shit.
And I didn't get a Doom feel from it
It
when I
sucks
watched it.
so
It's-
much.
I don't. It doesn't feel like Doom.
It sucks so much.
Well, I've never
dude.
played the game, so I don't know how it did with the
I've
game.
only briefly played the game, but I could tell you it shits all over the game.
Imagine just a murder spree of demons.
That
It
one
just like-
dude.
it's like and it's
But
not
that's not
just
the
the movie
movie.
it's the movie sucks. Like first off, like they briefly show like the monster in the first like 5 minutes, and then after that it's like 40 minutes of them just walking around and doing absolutely nothing, and then they finally start fighting people that are like monsters. So the way it works is they don't explain how, but all the people that work there and were killed mutated into the monsters.
Sounds more like
Yeah.
Dead Space.
Yeah, kind of. So
I just like seeing The Rock and Carl Urban
The Rock's acting was shit.
as compared to
Modern
Any
Rock, where
other
he's slightly
fucking
better.
movie.
Oh, what's the context there?
Doom.
He's like, I need soldiers. I'm like, really, dude? You said it.
Oh,
so
is this about
bizarre.
he's
the?
cutting a promo in the middle of this fucking
No,
movie.
not even. He's got more charisma when he cuts a fucking promo.
This is about Doom,
Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
fucking Doom.
the movie.
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
His
I
movie
was
was
just wondering.
just like you. He looked like he was reading from a cue card,
You probably
Guy
was.
over there.
was.
and it was just so bad. Like he looked like, man, just pay me so I can leave.
The Rock was in a bunch of movies where he was just getting paid.
Yeah.
Sometimes he tried.
Yeah,
I've
as
seen
compared
the rundown.
to
You better pay me, or I'm
Rundown
gonna
was
put this.
good.
I'm gonna put this $500 boot up your candy.
Look, I've seen the rundown. I've seen.
Or the Rock is
Walking
gonna shove this
Tall.
boot and shove it straight.
I've seen the game plan.
That was cute.
Rundown and Walking Tall, I think, were good because they're remakes of an
I
older
saw
version.
Scorpion King. I saw the Mummy.
Oh, speaking of that,
2.
he's gonna produce a reboot for Scorpion King.
Oh, cool.
Oh
down.
God.
The Tooth Fairy, you were trying to say?
No, I've never
I
seen
like
Tooth
this.
Fairy.
I like the Tooth Fairy.
No, but I've never seen Tooth Fairy.
That I thought it was good.
I've seen Gridiron Gang.
You ever seen
I like Gridiron Gang.
Planet 51?
No, I haven't seen that one because he's not physically in there.
I know he voices it, but
CG
you know.
Rock.
I've seen
Yeah, CG.
Moana.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Who
But
did
that doesn't count because he's not there physically.
Well, no, I never saw Area 51 because he wasn't in there. But then I saw Moana. I didn't realize it was
He's-
him.
He saw
until
himself
started
in the
talking.
movie.
I didn't know he was in the movie until he started talking.
That happened a lot. A lot of people.
Because
kinda
I got
forgot,
dragged
yeah.
to go see Moana. I didn't know he was in it.
Hey, Goku, it's you.
Yeah.
Don't disappoint the children, Goku.
I saw what else? I've seen all the Fast and Furious movies, including the ones with him in them.
Even the one where he punched the torpedo.
Yes, the fucking 8th one. I even saw Hobbs and Shaw, I saw that recently, and that was much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I
Because
think
I remember.
his act. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
You go.
I always remember like all the tension about it. Like him and Vin Diesel were getting beef about it over Hobbs and Shaw.
'Cause
Vin
Diesel's
Diesel
a-
doesn't like anyone who's trying to steal a spotlight.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Vin Diesel.
Because family.
Family.
I don't give a shit about Vin Diesel. I actually,
He's
Watch
the
the movies for The Rock and Paul Walker.
he's the fourth most popular bald person in his own movie.
Because yeah, a lot of people kind of have mixed emotions with Vin Diesel sometimes.
Vin Diesel, they try to portray him as like he might be Hispanic or Latino, but he's white.
He's whatever that is.
He's whatever they need him to be. But his brother's
But
John Cena. I like how him.
Looks nothing like the guy.
And
Really?
that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like John Cena's their brother, but Mia's like brown as fuck.
It's just two white people, and then their Latina girlfriend. Their
if
Latina
you wonder,
sister.
if you wonder what we're talking about, John Cena's in Fast 9, and he's playing Dom's brother Jacob.
They're
I
half
like how
brothers.
when it, I like as you move closer to your computer like twice, it like
I did
it
that.
threw the focus off. The focus like, hey man, stop moving.
You can't see Sonic.
No,
That's
it doesn't. If it was Coco, it'd focus, but Sonic, it doesn't.
You
fucking
can't put
care.
Coco on there. You should dress up like put a Coco mask on. See?
And it focused. There you go. It focused.
Like someone needs to explain that to me.
They probably would explain it in the movie.
Well, if you take your Punnett square and you find out recessive genes from both sides of the family, you'll find out this movie makes no fucking sense because he punched a torpedo.
Plus, like the movie has gone like Hobbs and Shaw. They were talking about a virus. They were saving the world from a virus that will turn
Boy,
your
that
insides
movie
into-
did not age well.
They did not.
Topical. Where's Dwayne Johnson? We need him now in our hour of need to go flex out of a cast and beat up a smaller white guy.
So you know what else didn't age well? The Angry Video Games nerd review of Majora's Mask. He was reviewing it to prevent the end of the world, and we're still going through the fucking apocalypse.
Oh, to be fair, this is a virus, not the moon crashing on Earth.
Same
The
shit.
year's not
Tomato,
over
tomato.
yet.
Tomato, tomato.
Whatever. December's next month, man. You got plenty of time.
Yeah, we still got to find a boss next month.
Just got to make if we don't remember to
14
reset
days.
that clock. When's Thanksgiving? Or I mean,
Next
Next week. The
really?
month's almost over.
Next Thursday. Oh,
Ah, man,
The
no.
month is almost over.
can't wait for all the cons to be canceled next year.
Oh yeah, we're about to go back into lockdown. With
Yeah, everything just spiked again. This is the second wave, you jackasses. Congratulations.
hey, but
Yep.
it's not that much down south. It's more up north where it's nice and cold. Because they keep refrigerating the virus. I don't know. I was just coming up with some bullshit.
No, it's because they're all idiots.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's for real though. There's a lot more cases up north than there are in the south.
I think one of the reasons the spikes keep happening because they always happen in increments of holidays and gatherings. You had like Halloween happen.
Halloween.
They've already
Yeah.
predicted that we're gonna go into a we're gonna
Yeah,
have a black
because
winter
everyone-
this year.
Yeah,
They
because
said-
everyone's tired of being like this.
Basically, like fatigue and all that.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
that!
so-
Thank God.
So they're like,
No, I don't
so
have-
like, let's have a party, and it's like, it wasn't a smart idea. Now was it?
Didn't
Hey,
age
well,
well.
That one didn't go well, but what if we had another one?
Yeah.
Surely
What if we did it
can't happen
again?
twice.
Let's try it.
3 times the
again.
charm.
Yeah. Yep.
3 times the
Well, at least
Yeah.
now, like whenever I say I don't want to go visit family, now I have a good fucking excuse.
Now I don't seem like as much of an asshole when I tell you, no, you can't come over here. Fuck you.
Someone made an article is like, oh, how to formally reject your invitation to a Thanksgiving party, and then someone wrote, well, saved you a click. A screenshot. I ain't going.
We should all get together, or we
Not.
couldn't.
Or I'll just stay home and y'all can get together.
I don't wanna.
I'm just gonna increase my inheritance.
I'm Mexican. What inheritance?
Mexican.
You get all those cars.
Half of them don't work.
So Frankenstein that shit together.
There you
Get
go.
One
You
working
gotta
car.
understand, it doesn't work like that. There's no fucking will. There's no inheritance. When somebody's about to die, they run straight to their house and start claiming shit.
Well, then do that.
None of my relatives have anything I want. Half of them, some of my cousins that are like, because they have iPhone and Apple shit, they have an iPhone and an iPad and
An iMac.
whatever the fuck. They have Apple products, so they think they're better than everybody now. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that. Oh,
I'm
like
guessing.
I only have the most expensive best stuff. I'm like, you have an Apple. You lost features.
You'll
And
get
then you
those
gotta-
features in 3 years.
Yeah, you get them in an update.
I'm
Oh,
like, pretty
people
soon,
want facial recognition.
You're gonna buy an iPhone. It's just the fucking blueprints.
And then you got to build it yourself like a model kit.
Yeah.
iPhone version IKEA.
Oh, the new iPhone no longer has the phone feature.
Yeah, it's an iPod Touch.
You just
For
gesture
real.
at the air in front of you, and just
We
hopefully...
rebooted the iPod Touch.
It no longer has a camera because we noticed people don't want that anymore. It no
I
longer
know
has
they
the
wanted
back
more.
camera. It only has the front camera.
They start downgrading certain parts of it.
It no longer has a screen. It has a flip.
You have to flip the screen.
It's no
Oh,
longer in
God.
color. It's no longer in color. It no longer receives Wi-Fi. You have to plug it with a cable to the wall.
You got to find one of those phone jacks.
It no longer has high. It can't. The internet.
You have to-
The internet is obsolete now. You don't need the internet.
You have to put your music on a CD, and then you have to buy a 3-foot tall cable.
That's right. If you want to record video with your new iPhone, you have to go buy this iPhone camcorder. It's a camera that connects to your phone with a cable.
Your iPhone will start looking like those hand Game Boys.
Handboy?
With all the hand
Oh,
boys.
it's like that. It's like that Game Boy Advance. It's like that Game Boy accessory thing the nerd did a review
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
He tried to build one and it broke midway, so he had to buy another one.
You talking about the Game Boy camera?
No,
No,
the
no, I know. Which the
Tired of your screen being so small? Magnifying
the
glass.
the thing that he's talking about had a light and a magnifying glass and 2 speakers, and
That
like
shit
the
did not
nerd
work.
tried to connect it, it fucking snapped. So he it cuts and then it goes to and like, all right, I ordered another one, like fast shipping because I broke the first one. The new iPhone, and it's just the box.
iPhone Air.
yeah iPhone Air literally. It's a fly inside.
With a
and just
breath
flew
of
away.
technology.
I think iPhone makes sense for like because it's real easy to
for
use.
douches.
No, it's for like older people, anyone that's above the age of 40.
Oh fuck me then.
It's not for you, man.
It's for
Yeah.
people that don't know how to use a computer.
The out of touch.
The thing, people who use iPhone, like the Apple products, they can't be computer gamers at all because they'd have to have a second computer for that.
It's like the people that claim PC master race, but only play Call of Duty for 10 minutes and then spend 3 hours on Facebook.
Or Pornhub jerking off.
Yeah,
I
3
just
hours.
wanked it. I wanked it for 20 minutes watching 360 no scopes.
3 hours though. What the fuck? 3
What?
hours just jerking. You might have an issue.
It just you got to scroll through all the pages. You're like, type in your search.
It takes you more time to find a video you like than to actually.
next page.
do
next
the deed.
page, close ad.
Mhm.
Next page. Page 23. All
The
right.
one guy that spent $3,000 on his PC just to spend 3 hours on YouTube and 2 hours on Facebook and 4 hours on Instagram.
Jeez. I
And
mean,
he's-
unless like, I know like
Played a lot
for
of
exa-
Farmville. Ooh.
yeah, either that or just like they probably, I don't know, maybe streaming or use PC games or something like that.
I mean, I
Like
have a
if-
gaming laptop, but
They
it's
spend
not for that.
$2,500 on a PC laptop just so they can run NES emulators.
I've seen that before.
The graphics are so good. No, they're not, dude. They look just as garbage as they normally would.
Nintendo graphics are shit.
Or out of touch, outdated as fuck.
I mean,
As Jade looks offended, it's like, how dare you insult the game I played just the other day?
I know, right? I like NES
What
games,
game?
but a lot of them didn't age well. NES in general.
Bust out the.
Okay,
She doesn't
like the calculator.
She's above cartridges. She's in between. She's got cartridges, CD ones, and digital. She only
No,
does
I
the
just don't
CD
remember
ones.
which one I have. I think there's like one console from like literally when I was born, still in my mom's garage. I
A
just don't remember.
Jaguar
What...
64.
Shut up.
Jaguar.
No, it is one of the Nintendos. It's got like one of the Mario Brothers. It's got the Duck Hunter game. It's
Yeah,
got
that's
like
NES.
That's NES.
Bart's Nightmare.
Yeah,
That's
NES.
NES.
No, not Nightmare. Not Bart's Nightmare. So,
Bart versus Space Moons.
no,
Bart versus the world.
maybe.
Yeah,
It was a
see.
Bart game.
It was Bart game because it had Homer, and then
I
Bart
don't-
was like, "Chill out, homeboy."
Eat
I
my
re-
shorts.
I remember when we were
Nice
younger, I'd
choice.
watch Sour Patch play it, and she'd only get like so far for like any. She never like. I don't think she ever actually beat like any of the levels because that game is just like fucking
Sounds like me.
retarded.
No, the game was trash.
Mhm.
The game is
You weren't
trash by
missing much.
today's.
This game's hard. No, it's just
The fact
garbage.
that y'all got as far as y'all did is like a fucking accomplishment.
No
'Cause
one's
the
ever
game's
beat this
very-
game.
No, for real, the game was very. It wasn't very responsive at all.
Mhm.
Right.
So I mean, you have an NES. Let's just put it out there. You do have an NES
Sure.
because it's the only console with Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers on it.
You have a console with wood panel.
And
And
some
we
other
told us
shit.
we have this
shooting gallery.
console. It has ET on it. I think it's a Nintendo. It has ET
Wood
and
panel.
a really shitty Pac-Man. It's like a wood panel.
It's got
And
a
it's
think we
like
have
a
that.
twisty
joystick.
knob.
It's a joystick with one button.
I think it has like a Dragon Quest game, and it's also got like a shooting game. I don't remember what other games we had.
It's NES.
Okay,
It's got
NES.
Space Invaders and it's got
Space Invaders.
and it's got like all these shitty square
Oh,
shaped games that just
no.
connect and it looks like
Oh, we actually had one of those arcade games like Galaga and stuff. I think Galaga and Centipede actually. We used to have those in our garage. Never could play with them though.
what was
They're
wrong with them?
collectibles. It's like Goku's turtle cabinet.
Hey,
collectible.
leave the turtle cabinet alone.
Leave his. You could put like a record player probably inside that thing.
Why would I?
There's probably empty space in there.
It's not the. It's not. Well,
I don't know where it is now. I don't know where those games are now. Kind of curious.
you probably sold them.
Oh no. No, I'm pretty sure they're in storage somewhere.
How
My
else
dad
could
probably
you
kept them.
afford that house?
Yeah, they're expensive to fix though. They're not cheap.
Oh, I know. My dad buys like parts on eBay and stuff. He says he's like fixing up like pinball games and some other bullshit. I'm like,
I'm gonna buy the
how?
actual
Why?
Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet one day. This is the arcade one up one. I'm gonna buy the original one.
Okay.
$1,800 for it. It's not bad.
That's like a stimulus check and a half. It is. It's 12 and 6.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but we
say.
might not get another. I don't know if we're gonna get another one or not. It's already almost the end of the year.
Start
Finally.
it up for next year.
I mean, next year, fuck, dude. This shit better not last another year.
Better get that vaccine going.
They're working on it.
It's not like I can afford it anyway. I'm fucked.
Oof.
Well, as long as enough people get it.
Yeah,
That's how
people with
herd.
mo-
That's how herd immunity
all the people
works.
with the privilege. You got to. All right, sir. Welcome to the
Hey.
center with the COVID-19 vaccine. Please swipe your privilege card right here.
And there are a lot of Escalade SUVs in this parking lot.
Yeah. for real.
Wow.
You look at all the white privilege here.
All right, Mr. Jace, is it? Yes, sir. You may walk in and get your vaccine.
See you, motherfucker.
Miss SJ,
shit.
yes, you may also walk in and get your vaccine. We see
Well, I'm a
here-
hospital. Well, I'm a hospital worker.
They go by
so-
credit score.
You start with it.
Oh, Mr. Mexico, yeah, we're gonna have to ask you to leave before we call the cops.
You've been selected for random screening.
You've been selected. You've been selected for for random arresting.
Random credit screening. Like, oh, it appears
Yeah, so
that
we're
no,
just gonna
far too
throw.
low.
We're just gonna throw you
Far
in
too
jail until this is all over. What the
Don't
fuck do you
worry.
mean until this is over?
The court. You'll hear it. You'll hear it in court. Don't worry. You'll get your day in court.
Shit. Anyways.
Moving
Hopefully we
on.
do have a vaccine. Hopefully we have something soon. But I can't take another year. This is
There's been
bullshit.
some promising stuff. I think it'll be January. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Oh, shut up, Pachinko. Imagine the vaccine turns everyone into zombies.
Yeah. 28 days later made more sense than all zombie movies combined.
Angry Birds.
What about that movie Contagion?
I haven't. Oh yeah, that's 2020.
Yeah,
That
Contagion.
movie.
is
It came
so
from a bat.
2020.
It came from a bat. Does that sound familiar?
2020. Contagion came from a monkey.
No.
No, it was a bat. that-
Outbreak was the monkey.
Outbreak was a monkey.
Contagion was the
The
bat on the
pig.
pig.
Like something came out of the bat's mouth and the pig ate it, and then the cook was shoving his hand inside the pig's mouth, and when he went outside to meet someone, he didn't wash his hands,
Right.
and then so it was cross contamination.
Yeah.
I know because they show you at the very end like what happened. I was like, oh, this is such horseshit. Just
Yeah, they
because
did.
somebody
It
didn't
was-
wash their fucking hands.
Well, no, yeah, like
What
that's
did we
that
learn?
is how partially it works. But anyway, like yeah, it was doing the thing like as things are going forward, like what was going backwards. So it was doing this like inter like it was intertwining like the flashbacks with what's currently going on.
Exponential acceleration. It's where things just double and double and double and double and double.
Right.
It all came from a fucking bat.
But yes.
No, okay, but it was bullshit. Just because the man didn't wash. What was he doing sticking his hand inside that pig's ass? I mean, his mouth.
Food to make food, produce. Basically,
Yeah.
it was cooking.
What was that guy doing touching his
Have
hand
you-
after his hand had been in someone's mouth? You know, handshake and you see there's like
Like
goo
he
everywhere.
stuck his hand inside that
No,
pig.
he wiped it down, but that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Mm-mm,
He,
it
didn't,
doesn't.
He
like,
at least
didn't
dried
even do
his hands off, but that doesn't actually do.
He
That's
didn't
why
even
you're
know. He
supposed
didn't
to
even
wash
do
your
a good
hands.
job at that either. He was just
Yeah.
like, eh.
I think there probably would have been some residue
You-
left
you-
over. You shake my hand like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go.
You ever
I
like
would go
you
wash
ever
my
like
hands
go out
then.
to eat and you see your one
Solve the
friend
problem.
like he doesn't have a napkin, so he wipes his hand on his jeans like briefly.
Yeah.
That's what that fucking guy
Quit
did.
making fun of me.
But yeah.
That's what
But
that
no,
cook did.
But no, same vein. Like, have you seen like, you know, Kitchen Nightmares and Bar Rescue? They go on about that stuff all the time. Like, that's
Contamination
no
everywhere.
joke, guys. Like, that is no fucking joke, guys. And
Yeah,
yeah.
but it shouldn't be like that. It's gross.
You don't pay these people enough to clean up after themselves.
Well, yeah. No, some of it is they're not paid enough. Well, not
I mean-
supposedly. They are not paid enough. And then some of it is just
That's what the owner.
improper training.
That's the owner's fault.
Well,
They're not
okay. So there's that. So there's this and this where, yes, it's the fault of the owner, but then it's still the responsibility of the chef to do it. So there are supposedly these chefs that have been at it for like,
And sometimes the
years,
fucking chef
and
is
some
the
are
owner.
just lazy.
Sometimes the chef or the owner is
Right.
the chef.
So
'Cause
sometimes,
there's a
so
lot of
sometimes
that.
it's laziness just based on everybody.
Some like the owner's like, I can cook. My kids love my cooking, so I'm the best in the world. I'm gonna open a restaurant.
The kids, his French toast is garbage.
It's a food wars.
For real. My parents make a mean ham and cheese sandwich.
My parents make
Here's
a
my- here's
mean
my
peanut
risotto.
butter jelly sandwich.
I can boil an egg.
Boil an egg.
I'm gonna open a restaurant. My kids love
I-
my grilled cheese. I'm gonna open an Italian
My
restaurant.
kids love it when I pour them a bowl of cereal.
I make a mean chili. Does anyone have a can of chili?
Then they buy frozen foods. I hate fucking
The
restaurants.
microwave is your best cook.
The microwave is the chef for me. The microwave is my chef.
Chef Boyardee.
Already.
SJ, you on the phone?
Yeah.
Yes, and then she turned off her mic. It's
Okay.
about the house.
Okay.
They're closing
House.
the house.
How many stories? Two
How many
stories?
stories you want? You
Three?
want 3 stories? You want Dr. Seuss?
Give you a children's book.
You want children's stories? You want some Lord of the Rings?
She has her headphone in the other ear, so she can hear us. So if we talk enough, she gave us the white power sign. Y'all saw that.
That's not what that fucking means.
I got her.
That's not what that fucking means. That's not what that fucking means.
That's not what they fucking means.
You white people
I-
are stealing everything. You can't
That's not
steal
what that fucking means.
That was a symbol that was appropriated by a group of oppressed people back in 2018. So I did look it up when I brought it up a while ago.
Well, guess what? They can't have it. I disapprove. As a
There you
person of color, I disapprove. They
Get
haven't
it.
been approved. Denied.
King Mexico.
Their loan
declined.
was denied.
Sorry, SJ. I couldn't resist.
You could. You just
Oh.
chose not to.
Yeah. that
He
too.
started it. He started
Hell
it.
yeah, I started it.
Trying to do some business.
I was
See
like,
what I
well,
tell you,
what-
bitch.
when Goku goes doing shit, I always keep talking and making him do stuff. Take off your headphones entirely if you don't want me to say something.
We're
That's what
talking about,
Goku started doing it eventually. He'll turn off his camera, take his headphones off entirely, and leave.
we're talking about how like you
something.
did this, and he says it means white power. I'm like, no, white people are always stealing shit. We're not giving you. Look at that, another something else the white man's trying to steal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the okay sign, and also means butthole in sign language.
True.
Is butthole.
Or if you're a conspiracy theorist, it's 666. Get
That's
it?
true.
That's only
Yeah.
3 fingers.
666. All
So
three
dumb.
fingers. In
Oh,
one
look at
circle.
that, another thing white people are trying to steal.
Conspiracy theories.
Suppose
We do love conspiracy theories. You got us there.
I mean,
Yeah,
for real, y'all don't.
supposedly,
We're
yeah.
still looking for
y'all
Bigfoot.
don't,
Illuminati
like,
shit.
there's a lot of fucking people out there that don't believe COVID-19 is a real threat, but they'll believe a 240 pixel image of fucking Bigfoot, a blurry ass shitty picture of Bigfoot from like 20 years ago, and they'll devote their entire lives to it.
You look here, sir.
They're gonna-
Bigfoot, the Megalodon, and the Jersey Devil, all real. I seen them. I seen them myself.
The Megalodon.
Maglodon,
Maglodon.
all real. Seen them myself.
See,
Nessie,
let me tell
real.
you something. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna dedicate my life looking for a grown ass man dressed like Chewbacca.
I'm gonna call him Buddy. He's gonna be my buddy.
Got a big ass foot. That's why we call him Bigfoot.
I'm gonna sign him to the Indianapolis Colts, and we're gonna win the Super Bowl off of his foot alone. 6'8", towering kicker, punter, all-world athlete. I might fail for like steroids.
You're gonna
or
run
something. I
over
don't
the
know
other
what made
team
him
like
so
a
big.
fat kid running towards a buffet.
Oh, they're dumb.
Yes, we are dumb.
He gonna run over them like a drunk redneck behind the wheel of a truck.
Imagine fucking Chewbacca just on a football field.
He gonna leave the other team in worse shape than the U.S. economy.
Oh no! The referee calls holding on Chewbacca, left tackle. Oh, he ripped his arm off. Shame. Should never have called that penalty.
Yeah, for the first
Not
time,
worth it.
they're bringing out a red card that's never been a thing in football, but I guess we're stealing it.
It was white. It was a towel. He surrendered, soaked in blood.
Mm.
His poor family. He's a tabletop champion too.
Yeah, well, what the fuck? I mean, how the fuck can you actually believe in Bigfoot? How you sure it just
Oh.
wasn't like a gorilla out in the woods or some shit?
Why would it be a gorilla in the woods?
Why would there be a big
How
fucking
could it be a
humanoid-
gorilla in the woods?
Why would Chewbacca be on the woods?
Fake bears.
Bears aren't fake.
Same.
They're our mascot.
They're dressed up as Bigfoot. Bigfoot's been masquerading as all of the bears.
So if the bears are already fake, like you say they are, so the guy in the bear costume also threw on a Bigfoot costume on top of the bear costume. He's out there
No.
dying of a stroke.
You got it all wrong. The guy who dressed up as Bigfoot then dressed up as all of the bears.
Every
Everyone.
bear. He's
Every
every
bear ever.
bear in existence.
He's also very good at Photoshop. He's
No.
very skilled.
What?
Is that why he's every bear? That's why you never really see bears out in the woods.
You don't see them like in groups unless they're little bitty bears, and then those are children.
Okay, the reason why the reason why you would see a gorilla in the woods is the same reason why you see Baloo in the jungle. Just doesn't make sense.
That's true. There's a bear in Jungle Book. Maybe Escape to Zoo. What
Okay,
time?
yeah.
What time
Yeah,
period
a
does it?
fictional, a fictional story is what you guys are gonna like draw your basis on for like, hey, bears in the jungle, so why not gorillas in the woods?
Well, there's the skunk ape, which is also a giant ape in the south. There's Sasquatch, Bigfoot,
Big Eddie.
Yeti. All of those are technically
Green
the
Man.
same. Green Man, yeah. All of them the same cryptid.
I mean, it's
Style.
just as fucking real. I mean, what about the bears that drink Coca-Cola? I mean, those are fake, right?
They're all
Oh.
dead because of diabetes and the lack of ice because of global warming.
They're still ice.
Poor polar bears.
Yeah, they're
Not
that
that
one
much.
little bitty one.
It's not
Yeah,
that bad.
but it's getting warmer.
Climate change isn't. Yes, the planet is getting warmer, but in certain areas, it's also fucking getting colder. So it's gonna shift over. It's gonna turn upside down.
You're talking about the magnetic poles shifting,
Yes. Yeah.
which is also a catastrophic event, and you don't want that.
Yeah, we don't
Right.
want that, but it's gonna like. It's not gonna like. We're not gonna have like a Noah's Ark flooding. Didn't the whole world flood
Pretty-
and like for like
Pretty
40
sure
What was
every
that? 40 years, 40 days, 40 seconds. I'm not sure.
What?
The Noah's Ark crap when he had to make when he
40
got like
days
all
and
the
40 nights.
it was 40 days and 40 nights. Who the fuck told me 40 years?
That was Moses.
Oh, that's right.
That was Moses.
That was his dumb ass.
I got one.
Never go. All right, kids. Remember, never go out in the desert without a GPS.
I got you the new one. This one's called Moses. Nah, I think I'm gonna go with Garmin.
Yeah.
Tom
Moses
Tom?
sounds like it might get me lost.
Tom.
So what
Haven't
do they
heard that in a
drink
while.
to like stay hydrated in those 40 years? Each other?
Magic.
Yeah, literally. It was
I'm
literally
pretty sure
manna
they
from
found like
heaven.
a cactus every now and then.
There's
all-
no there's no cacti in the Sahara.
The Sahara
Actually-
used to be plentiful.
Actually, they're not
with
even in the
sensory.
Sahara. They're going north. They were trying to go to Israel, so I don't know what's that way. No, there weren't
There's
cacti.
oasis though. There are oasis.
Goku, it was sensu beans.
Makes
One
sense.
sensu bean a day.
Sensu beans
That
don't
whole-
cure illnesses though.
It'll part you. You're fine. No,
Oh, well.
no food, no nothing. The amount of calories it would take to heal all those wounds, it'd be fine.
It's supposed to keep you
Once-
full for 13 days. I'm not sure that's how that works.
Oh,
How
The
the
whole-
fuck did?
whole
I'm pretty
bush
sure.
of-
I guarantee what happened was they were walking and they run into an oasis. He's like, okay, we're gonna walk, but we're gonna kind of walk in a circle in case we don't know where we're going, but we won't stray away too far from the oasis.
We're within a stone's throw of this Motel 6 here.
Yeah, we got. They walked across the Dr Pepper machine, and as they got
Aw.
closer, they realized it was an RC machine.
RC Cola,
Oh fuck!
the last tab machine.
We're gonna die of thirst out here. So that's what happened. It was an RC machine, and they're
We
like,
solved the
"No."
mystery. We
Yeah.
solved Bigfoot. We solved COVID.
We still
We
haven't solved
solved
Bigfoot.
Moses.
We decided. We said that Bigfoot is just Chewbacca.
It's Chewbacca. It's a,
There
it's
there's a
6'8" guy in
movie.
suit.
there is a movie with Sam Elliott called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot.
What the fuck?
And it is god awful.
Well, by the way, like I was
That's Sam
like I was
Elliott,
saying, I was
though.
saying earlier. So I don't know how I watched 3 movies in a row. I already said 2 of them. I said Doom and Doom Annihilation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before I watched those, I watched Hubie, the new Adam Sandler movie on Netflix.
Isn't that the
Yeah.
Halloween one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a Halloween one.
And that movie was 100 times better than Doom.
Like better altogether, or just more scary?
No, I mean it was just overall, like
Even
even
was
with
a good movie.
even with Adam Sandler's friends that you know how all of his friends appear in
Rob
his movies?
Schneider and all
Oh,
that.
he had all his group there too.
He had his entire group there, and they all had like generic bullshit. I'm just getting paid acting.
You
It was
know,
still better
I,
than
Or
wa-
as
Doom.
Kevin James would say, his best stuff.
Yes,
I can imagine him. I can imagine them in Uncut Gems.
yes. Imagine if Adam Sandler and his entire team was on The Departed.
I want to see like his entire group of friends in every movie from now on playing the same fucking role, but this different story.
I want to see them do their own take on a Marvel movie.
Avengers.
Yeah, no, but on a yeah, do like a parody of
Do an
Avengers.
Avengers. Who from that group would play what?
Call them Revengers.
The Revengeancers. That's from Metalocalypse. You can't use that word.
No, but it was still a better movie than Doom. Ugh. And then Doom, I thought Doom Annihilation was going to be better, but it seemed more like a zombie movie. Like, oh yeah, Doom Annihilation has all the gore, blood, and guts that Doom fans are so used to.
But they're zombies and not demons.
They had a couple of demons. They had actual demons, but they were doing like kamehamehas. It was fucking weird. The movie sucked too. The acting was shit. The story was shit. And like when they get there, oh no, the base only has 70 minutes. We have to be out of here in 70 minutes before it goes boom.
Before our budget goes away.
I'm like, oh, thanks for giving me a time limit on how long I have to fucking sit here. Like, for real, like, they're in there in what seems like a fucking hour, and when they come back, there's like half an hour left.
We're almost out of time.
We're running out of time. And then they come back like a few minutes later, and there's like 2 minutes left.
That's not how this time's supposed to work.
Yeah, it was dumb as fuck, dude. It's really dumb. Oh, it was so bad. No one seems to know how to make a good Doom movie.
Well, what is a Doom movie? It's one super killer guy with a bunch of shit. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, but playing.
They
Doom
open up
guy.
a portal to hell, and all the demons show up and kill all the people that are working on the base.
Then one badass guy shows up,
He's a
rips
soldier.
and tears
He's a
until
space
it's
marine.
done.
He's a space marine, and he what they could do. Because in the third one and the
Does he
second one, they
augment his
kind of
body?
like in the third one and second one, they kind of reveal like what kind of happened, and there's an actual story behind it. But like they just shit all over it.
Turns out hell's real. It's on Mars.
It's on Mars. So when you die and you're a shitty person in life, you go to Mars.
Pachinko the comics. If Doom had a Mexican in the movie, he would have left already.
First off, he wouldn't have gone to fucking
He would
space.
never have left.
Like,
No,
No,
there's
he
no
wouldn't have gone on
air
the
out
ship.
there.
Like, fuck that.
Mexidoom.
Stupid.
There's no
Mexidoom.
Coke. There's no Mexican Coke up there. There are no taco trucks. Y'all got demons. Y'all got me fucked up. Fuck with that bruja shit. Bruja means witch.
Bruja shit. Bruja shit.
Bruja.
I know that because I watched True Blood.
I know. For real? They say bruja in True Blood?
This guy was a brujo.
Brujo?
He's a male witch. He was also the gay lover of Lafayette, who was the cook.
I like how you tell me these character names like I'm supposed to know who they are.
Lafayette's like one of the best characters in that show.
Does HD know? Does HD watch anything other than Transformers?
You mean SJ?
I was gonna say who?
Say HD, high
HD, I'm sorry.
definition.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to say HD.
I got your,
DSJ.
I do admit that I got your initials mixed up with another friend of mine.
I was gonna say who?
SJ,
What?
SJ.
What?
Have you
It's
seen True Blood?
Do you watch anything
I
other
have
than
not.
Transformers?
Ah,
Yes.
Anything-
I
Watch
say-
anything besides Transformers.
I was more specific. His is very vague.
I just finished binge watching The Mandalorian. I just finished binge watching Lovecraft Country. I
Oh, wait, did
watched
you-
last
did
week's
you-
night.
Wait, did you finish The Mandalorian?
I did.
All the way up
I'm
to the
caught
newest
up
one?
with The Mandalorian.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's my turn now. It's like it's my turn.
I'm caught, yeah, I'm
Sonic.
caught up. They just released the most
I know,
current
I know.
episode Friday. So yeah, like I
I
was
know
like,
it's because I
What?
wanted to start on it, but it's
they're,
like continue
they're
watching.
actually
I felt bad
releasing
if
it
I-
like per week. They're not just dropping the whole season
Right.
like HBO Max does.
Yeah,
What else have I done?
welcome to the same bullshit we had to go through when we watched The Boys.
I
Welcome
didn't
to
have
hell.
that
Right.
problem.
Marvelous
it all.
Mrs. Maisel. What the hell else?
You don't have that problem
Ghost
now,
Adventures.
but you will next year.
I watch a lot of stuff. I need to watch.
I have my own Amazon.
I'm going through a bunch of like Travel
Yeah.
Channel stuff now, so I'm trying to watch all the scary things. All the like.
Watch
Shows.
the boys.
Watch Doom.
I've seen Doom. I own
Watch
Doom.
the boys
Do I own
to
Doom?
make up for it.
You own that crappy movie?
I think
She's
maybe.
gonna-
I'm not sure. I don't
she's just
remember.
singing the Doom song now. Watch that. Just
Oh,
play
and it gets
that song
worse
while-
because in Doom they do the first person perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
said,
so stupid.
like I said, I liked watching The Rock and Carl Urban. They're good-looking men.
You see like a gun held in front of you, and then it switches to another one, and then it switches to another one for
Yeah.
no fucking reason.
He
Exactly.
pulls a gun out of his ass.
It's magic. Got that magic pocket. The Lord's
It,
pocket.
it makes more sense than Link. Link wears like a man skirt and then like
Yeah.
he pulls a sword and a shield out of his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what I was saying, True Blood is that vampires. I watched like the first 5 seasons of it, and then I was like, nope,
Okay.
they keep getting older. I don't care anymore.
Right. That's not how vampires work.
It power scaled like fucking Dragon Ball Z. Like, and then a new villain. They're older than them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I don't need to watch this anymore.
I never watched it. Probably not gonna watch it now.
If you like Half Naked Men, it's a great show.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't even know if it's technically on
Like
the
Breaking
list
Bad,
of-
you ever watch Breaking Bad? The
It's on
first season is
Netflix.
so fucking slow.
You should also watch The Wire.
I was wondering why the first season of Breaking Bad was like so slow compared to the other seasons. Turns out it was made during the writer's strike.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what we're doing. Shit.
Because it gets
Maybe-
better. Like, I'm the guy who knocks.
Yeah, that's an iconic line.
Maybe the show I'll watch next is Los Spookies.
Los Els. What?
Los Spookies.
Los El
Spooks?
Spookies.
Yeah.
Lots of spookies.
It's on it's on HBO Max. It's by Fred Armisen, I think.
Oh, Fred Armisen.
Who?
He's from Saturday Night Live.
Who?
Shut up.
Say the name again.
It's on the show. It's on that show Nunya.
How much start wearing a fucking owl costume around this bitch.
You're an idiot.
How?
Just do that. I kind of want to
How?
see you. I kind of want to see you in an owl costume.
We just want to see you dress
That's
up.
all I'm fucking saying. Every time y'all bring up somebody's name, I'm like, who?
Joe
Nice.
Manganiello?
Dumbass.
I hate to tell you this, but someone on your team is possessed by now. Who?
Ooh.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Ooh.
Who?
How?
God damn it! Shut up and take my money.
Whom?
Okay, I mean, all you have to do
That's
is
out of
ask.
context.
What are you
All
trying
right.
to buy? You're doing something. There's like you
She's
can
trying to
hear
buy a
noises every
PlayStation 5 from the scalper.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not buying a PlayStation 5 from no scalper. Trying to order some stuff.
It'd be a lot cooler if you
Sour
did.
Patch.
I
Trying
can't
to
afford
order
a place.
something.
I can't afford a PlayStation 5 right now. It drops like $600 on a website.
A third.
Spends $200 on a Transformers figure.
But
Well, that's more realistic though.
yeah, but then reject $4 deodorant.
For real, spends $200 on a figurine that's just gonna sit there and gather dust.
But do I need to eat this week?
Should I eat or should I like move
Big
around
stare
Stare
the
at this for
move the joints?
nutrition.
Make sure-
Right.
I
Should
can feel the calories just emanating from this Optimus Prime.
It's giving me nutrients.
This radiation. This came from Tokyo.
Okay, Superman, calm down.
Right.
All right. Anyway, so does anybody have anything to say before we go ahead and just close up?
Bye.
Damn.
Just buy.
Hi, Felicia. Can I buy
Okay.
your microwave?
I want to buy a microwave.
What do we
Bye,
got?
Felicia.
What do we got tomorrow?
PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 4. We'll work our way backwards.
Yeah.
Not gonna be on this show much longer.
The show only has 4 weeks left.
Only.
Maybe less.
Mm.
Actually, if you
Next
don't
week is
count this
Thanksgiving.
week, we only have 3 weeks left.
Okay.
If you don't count this week, because this week
All
already
right.
started.
Yeah.
Who knows what we'll do tomorrow?
It's like, what
We'll
are we
talk
gonna
about
do
more
tomorrow,
PlayStation
Brian?
5. PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5. Because just because you don't play video games doesn't mean it's not a hot topic.
I never said it wasn't a hot topic. It's just something I can't contribute, and I feel bad when I
She doesn't
can't
like Hot
contribute.
Topic? Boo.
Oh my god. We talked about Sasquatch.
You're such
today.
a boomer.
What's such a conformist?
You're-
Sorry.
You don't like Hot Topic? You're such a fascist.
Well, since all of you
Not
guys
even
aren't
with
going to
the
do it,
names.
I'm not going to conform with you guys. I'm going to go do it with them.
I like how everybody that shops at Hot Topic thinks they're edgy.
Don't
Or
they have like just
Spencer's.
nothing but nerd shit now?
Yeah, it's mostly pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
It's all pop culture.
Hot
shit
Topic
now.
is pop culture.
Yeah, and even though they do play songs or like sound edgy,
And then
shit.
like they have band shirts. That's what makes them so edgy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, band shirts.
They have like
Uh,
3 Disturbed shirts and
Mac Miller.
3 Slipknot shirts, and they got they got what's his face.
Where's my Avenged Sevenfold?
They have Panic at the Disco.
Yeah,
Because
they're
that's
Panico de
edgy.
Disco.
Panico al Disco.
Discoteca.
Panico at la discoteca.
We don't say discoteca.
That's not
Really?
what my
People still
Spanish-
do say
That's
that.
the
That's not what
proper
my
saying,
Spanish
but we don't
class said.
say it like that.
They've failed me again.
It's like people say basketball, it's baloncesto. I was like, no, it's basketball. Basketball.
Basketball.
Just say basketball.
Pinche basketball.
It's basketball, not baloncesto, whatever the
Fuck
fuck.
basketball.
Just like football, they call it football americano.
Yeah, that's how they say football.
American football.
Call it like huck ball or chuck ball. They throw the ball. Not foot. No foot involved.
No, because you're running with your foot.
Every fucking sport has running. Even golf sometimes.
Bowling doesn't have running.
Sometimes.
From who?
If you're late for your throw. I don't know.
There's no
You want to
running.
run at the pins. That's what I like to do. To scare them.
Oh, in bowling?
Yeah.
Right. You ever seen Jackass the movie? Like they instead of a ball, they just like basically go head on with a skateboard and into the pins.
That's what
And then
we're
one of
gonna
them throw a ball between this dude's gooch.
That's what we're gonna do from now on. Geeks Hour presents man bowling.
Man bowling.
Great. Hey. Are you up and up?
No, that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
P I. I'm just leave it on for like the next 10 minutes and let them wave.
Please don't.